And back on. Okay. All right. I'm going to swap out my headphones. So if you want to say hi to everybody, hello, people.
Hey, it's me, Queen V. I'm back. Right? See, she has no idea what I'm saying. I could say anything. I could start cracking dad jokes right now. But I'm not going to do that because I want to come back again and be on the channel. So there's only 6 of you in here. What's up, Lynatti the baddie? Hey, girl. Tap the screen because she is going to yell at us. We should be at 1,000. Oh, she can hear me. Oh no, she can't hear me. She heard that. We need to get over 1,000 like yesterday. So tap now because I've been in here before and she is serious about them likes. Okay. So we're already behind. We only have 124. I'm serious. Keep going. Good job. I see Z Sparks doing it. Oh, I could do it too. What am I talking about? I'm also in here.
All
There.
right. And I'm back to listening. I'm going to have you guys being tested by Tickfinity, all right? So, you
See?
guys are going to be on, you're going to be tracked. That's the word I was looking for. Tracked.
Literally. I just said that she was going to track us.
Yeah. Look. There it is. Now it's there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we are also up on YouTube and Twitch. By the way, I think I might have asked you this last time. Do you have a Twitch yet?
No.
That's okay. All right. Cool. Well, if you guys are watching over on YouTube, of course, Queen's YouTube is linked in the description. Be sure to go and hit subscribe over on her channel there. That's what we're doing here. Yeah. Happy Thursday, which is my stream Friday. Yes.
That's fun.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, I take my Fridays to myself, so me at least. He still does whatever he wants because, you know, it's the liberal licking lizards. Huh? Who's a lizard? I do actually watch
Who looked
lizard.
like a lizard?
Well, no, I just mean I don't know who licks lizards. That's weird. The lizards are coming out in Florida. They're running all
Oh,
over the place.
they run over
Yeah, well,
everything?
they scurry, I guess. No, they
Oh
definitely
no.
pick up their all four, so they run. Yeah.
Let me write that down. Just another reason to not go to Florida.
Little lizards run.
You said they were everywhere.
Yeah, they're tiny. They're like this big with their tail.
Florida. No.
But you
MAGA is
just
the number one reason. Lizards everywhere.
Oh. Kilo said, I think that's a reference to being lesbian.
Oh, happy Pride Month.
Happy
I can't
Pride.
take that. I can't personally take that, but W lesbians.
Also, tell me more about how you don't like to go down on women, and so there you've never gotten a woman off. That's a weird flex.
Well, I mean, maybe he's into guys.
I mean, that is
So
true. I guess that's an acceptable flex if you are gay. Um, but I mean, for real, like you're just telling me you have never gotten a woman off in your life. So that really sucks for you. It's like it was some Andrew Wilson flex there for whatever reason. Handsome, it's not by choice. Why would you live in Florida? I mean, it's semi by choice, right? Like I moved here because of my relationship, but I didn't choose the location or the state. So let us put that out there. Anyways, did you guys see all the fun new news today, or all of the embarrassing news, I guess I should say? There's a couple of things I can find real quick. I didn't share enough this morning, I'll be real. What? I really don't understand this.
What happened?
Oh no, like if you can see, I'm just scrolling. Like, Twitter is not where you guys should get your information, but it's hilarious for clips. It is my favorite for clips, though. Whoever takes time on Twitter and posts clips of people, you're great. Thank you so much for being awesome. Like, this one doesn't need words, right? We'll do a little side-by-side comparison here. I want to show you guys this.
Good job on the likes. Keep going. We could do better.
Website is almost entirely unusable.
More likes. Oh.
Don't disappoint her. She'll snap out.
Really,
on you.
no, it's
Yeah.
might. It's really
I'm okay.
Ari.
I don't understand the ads.
What are you
that show
looking
up here.
for?
I found it. We're gonna come play
okay.
this. Yeah. I want you guys to see this, all right? Real quick. So I want y'all to know. Donald Trump says, and I made a video about this today, but Donald Trump says, my real poll numbers are the highest they have ever been. Thank you, President DJT. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome for the laugh. And then I want to remind you guys that...
Why is that? Gasoline's a big indicator that...
Yeah, the sound is unnecessary, but Fox News poll. The Fox News poll. Guys, his polls are higher. His real polls are the highest they have ever been. Not even according to Fox News. He's doing great. 31% approve. And it really doesn't help that he's not signing the new Housing Act. So that's not really helping him at all. Like, he actually said that he didn't want the price of houses to go down. He legitimately said that. So what's he doing for you guys? Can you help me out with that? Like, what is he doing for you? When he says that he doesn't want the prices of houses to go down. I truly want to know. So I hope somebody tells me, gives a great answer to that, because he literally said, I don't want the price of houses to go down. And I just wonder why that is okay with you. I truly, truly do. Let's see. I don't know. Noah, I don't know if he's lying about his polls or if he is dreaming. Like, I think he sees those 3s as 8s. He sees 3s as 8s, so now he thinks his polls are at 81%. Does that make sense to you, Queen? Or is that just me? Oh. Then I don't know why he thinks his polls are the highest they have ever been. 'Cause in reality, that's a no.
Well, and the reason, I mean, this is a fight between them, because I thought the bill was bipartisan. So
Oh, yeah, it's a veto-proof majority that passed it, right? And not only that, and Mike Johnson is silly, okay? Mike Johnson put the House on vacation early because he thinks it's going to put a stop on the 10-day clock from Article 1, Section 7. No, the Senate is still in session, Mike Johnson. The clock still runs as long as one part of Congress is still open for regular business. So, Mike Johnson, the 10 days is still in process. it will still go into law automatically. Phew. Anyways, there will be a delay because of the 4th of July, but that's about it. I'm actually curious about pulling up their legislative calendar. All right. I'll do that later. Okay. We do have someone on the line. They're not, they didn't vote for Trump, but we'll see.
Hi,
Hi, Daniel. You're on air with Ari and Queen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great and yourself.
Doing good.
All right. So yeah, just go past all these live streams, and I've actually seen you a few times and watched a couple minutes. And I'm not an American yet. I just got here the 1st of April through Trump's refugee program for South Africans, and I would consider myself more left or Democrat back in the day. I would say 2 years ago. Because I was a firm supporter of Obama. Well, I was actually not so 2 years ago. I didn't like Biden that much, but Obama, from Obama's time, I was a huge supporter of him. What he did, I felt like, hey, the world's going in the right direction. And I remember that when Trump was his first election, basically. I remember, because of the news that we get. Because look, I think that the news forms our opinions quite a bit. But before I even go about all this, I actually kind of wanted to find out, that's what I asked the previous person, is from you debating with a whole bunch of people, what has your opinion from Trump changed maybe for the better, or would you say it's just gotten worse? Your opinion over him from debating a lot of people on the show.
Of him? No, my opinion of him hasn't changed, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My opinion in people has probably changed and gone a little bit
Yeah,
down.
I guess you get a lot of characters, right? I mean, I've noticed that as well coming here. And the one thing that I'm going to be honest. Right now, I've changed kind of right, to be honest. I'm more Republican now than I would consider myself a Democrat. And even though I can't vote, I'm going to be honest. I know Trump has got his flaws and stuff, and I agree. I just heard you mention about the polls, how great it is, and I agree with you. It's kind of like Elon Musk. He kind of does stuff, overshares stuff, but I think he's still trying to make America better. In the sense of if we look at I'm new here, and maybe you'll school me differently or you'll tell me differently, but from Biden's era when they opened up the border, which, I come from a country where there is no border, and now there's huge xenophobia going on, and people are blaming the immigrants more than anything. I feel like that was just a move to encourage corruption in this country, because all those illegal refugees or not refugees, just illegal immigrants, going to these sanctuary states, they are, the sanctuary states are saying, hey, we're going to help them, and sure, they do help them in a way, but
there's no such thing as a sanctuary state. The closest state that gets close, I believe, is Oregon, or maybe it's Ohio. It's one of the O states, but that's the closest they get, and so there's no such thing as a sanctuary state. There are sanctuary cities, and I'm sure you don't know what a sanctuary city is, because most people have a misconception about what that means.
So
Also,
I
which
understand
country are you from
is
by chance? Which country are you from?
South Africa.
And it doesn't have borders?
It does have borders, but it's more of an afterthought than anything, to be honest with you.
Huh?
Zimbabwe, as you know, Zimbabwe is a failed state. You could just walk. There's nothing there stopping. There's border officers, but you give them like $10 and they'll let you carry drugs over. It's a whole different topic, but yeah, it's non-existent. There's huge xenophobia going on about that in South Africa. So the whole open border policy, I know, coming from a country that had that, is just not working.
Yeah.
But
When
But
did you
well,
come
let's go
to the
back to the sanctuary
US?
city thing.
When
Yeah.
did you come to the US?
Because of the bad stuff happening to us in South Africa. There's 145 racist laws against me being white. And
Sorry.
yeah, just for being a white person in South Africa, there's laws against me. And they don't call it
It's not enough.
racist laws. They call it reparations or whatever. But to be honest, it's
They
not
are.
reparations. It's more, helping the elites that are in charge of government to take property as they see fit.
Is it
Even
that
though
you
they,
think that the broad-based Black economic empowerment, the BBBEE,
oh
is
yeah, that's the
racist?
worst. Black economic empowerment. That's the worst thing that they could have ever done in that country.
Oh no, we need Black people to not have any economic power.
No. You're getting it all wrong. They make it as
How
a
did you?
guise.
How did they get their land in the first
Sorry.
place? The white people, the
Yeah.
Afrikaners. How did they
Yeah.
get their land in the first place?
Okay, so back in the day, Jan van Riebeeck, he went to Cape Town, and he settled in Cape Town. And we basically are Dutch people that got there as colonizers back in the day, way back in the day.
So
Then,
settler colonization. So hold on, wait, just
so
to be
we
clear. So
colonized,
settler.
we colonized South
No, wait.
Africa.
So hold on, wait. So wait, settler colonization. So essentially committed G-side. Continue.
No. We didn't have slaves, and we didn't commit
No,
any
you don't.
It was an
genocide.
apartheid. It
have to
was,
But
yeah,
we did.
an apartheid is
You don't.
considered genocide, sir.
Yeah, you don't have to have
Okay,
It's a
so
version of
slaves to
genocide.
do that. Yeah.
So apartheid, that's
Weird.
recent. That's very recent. And
Yeah. Well, I'm
apartheid
talking about the
actually is
settler. I'm talking
happening
about
right
the.
now, just
Okay.
the other way around.
Mhm.
Yeah, of
No,
course,
I hear
because you're
you.
so
Yeah.
oppressed. You
Well, I'm
were
talking
so
about the
oppressed.
settler colonization part. The settler colonization, the same thing
Oh,
that they
so but
did
you're
to
missing. You don't know our whole
indigenous
history.
people
Like
that
you
came.
know that we
I'm
fought
talking
with
about.
the Zulus.
I'm
That
still. You didn't. You don't
you
know
know that
what I'm talking about
we
because
got
you're
rid of the
talking.
British out of that
You
country.
don't.
You
You
know
don't
that
know.
we
You
fought
don't know
for
what I'm
independence
saying.
with black people in that
You
country. You
don't
know
know what
that,
I'm
right?
saying. You don't know what I'm saying. Settler colonization is G-side because nobody gives up their land freely. It's taken with violence and unaliving, right? So you did your WG side is what you're telling me. So
Okay.
you got your land through G
Yeah.
side, and then
Okay. All right. Okay, let me ask you this. You make it out as if we're the bad people. Or my great
I didn't
ancestors are
say
the
that.
bad people. Let's quickly look at
I just
African
said they
countries
committed
that were not
G-side, but
colonized.
okay.
Let's look at African countries that were not colonized right now. Okay,
All
they are
colonization,
literally.
all settler colonization will be a form of G-side. So I don't know
Okay,
what this
well, okay, but
exercise
again,
is supposed to
can you
change.
quickly have a look at the countries that have not had any colonization whatsoever?
Why don't you tell me? I mean, do you know?
Okay, well, let's look at, I think it's Ghana or something. I'll have to look at exactly the country, but look
Okay.
at how their development is. They're still throwing around sticks and stones. They don't have any health care. They have
Oh, he's
nothing.
just full
So
on.
Just
the
full
colonization
on, just
had to
racist.
happen. America wouldn't be America without
Whew.
colonization. All the developed
America had
countries
in
in the
Yeah,
America
entire
settler
world.
colonization, not a good thing.
It's not
It
good.
is a good thing.
America had
Without colonization,
infrastructure.
there wouldn't be a modern world. That is just how the fact of life.
Oh, okay, so
America
just
had
commit
okay, yeah.
genocide.
Okay, then
Yeah.
tell me one
G-side,
country
like
that hasn't been colonized that has got all the better infrastructure than any other country. Give me
oh, I'm
one
trying to
example.
I'm trying can you
Because
relax? Can you take a
The
breath?
Czech Republic.
Can you, boom.
the Czech Republic, you're saying that they're fantastic right now.
No, I'm saying that they weren't colonized. Switzerland.
Oh, and they weren't colonized. And how's the infrastructure? How's the unemployment rate? How's the health care?
Switzerland
Switzerland?
Oh
has
my.
like one of the best rated healthcare systems in the
Switzerland's are the people
world.
that colonized other people. They're part of the Europe people. They're part of the British
But
colony.
you asked who
They
wasn't
are the colonizers.
colonized. You asked who wasn't colonized. That country was not
Okay, so
colonized. So
you're
wait,
basically
so
saying the
now we're
colonizers'
moving the
main base.
goalposts,
You're
right?
saying
Got
the
it.
colonizers'
Yeah,
main
goalpost
base
is back there.
Yeah, the
is a
goalposts.
great example.
And Ghana was colonized. I'm sorry that people shat on them when they were leaving.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually really,
So, but
really
at least we
actually
know
funny
why
that
he does
you're not able to
support
give me
Donald
a
Trump. It's
country
because he came
Because,
over
that
here
yeah.
hasn't
on
been colonized.
refugee
That's great.
status over a fake genocide in South Africa.
Hmm.
A fake
Correct.
genocide? Are you kidding
Yes.
me? Do you want me to send you
No, we're
pictures of
not
people who have been killed?
unalived. No.
I
Are
That's
you
mean,
weird that
kidding
you
me?
have it.
You're telling me that what
Why do you
you
keep pictures like
you
that?
you
Why
you
do you
want to
that
keep
see
is
my
photos
that
of
father
is
people?
how he
weird.
was hung in the garage
Okay. I
and
have plenty of
beaten
ancestors
and
that
nothing
were
was
too.
stolen, and you want to tell me that there's no
What?
genocide? Are you
No, there
kidding me?
isn't. No, we're not.
So
We're not
okay, so you're
kidding.
telling me that he's just been unalived? Oh, let's just listen to the South
Okay,
African
and
government who lies about the statistics because guess what? The 145 racist laws? No, that's fine.
I
Oh,
they're
would
guess
love
not.
to
what?
see
Okay,
these
By the
racist
way,
stop
laws.
the
crying.
people that literally have
Are
been
there
beaten for their land.
145
Stop
racist
crying, sir.
laws against
Yes,
white
against
people
white people.
yeah, I heard that.
What?
People in South Africa.
And what does your Google say?
No.
No.
Oh no, nothing. So I'm making that up. I'm making that completely up.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
there are no
saying that there's
laws
no,
against white people. There are a bunch of laws where they're speaking about, guess what? Being accepting of other races.
what you're kidding me right
What
now,
are
right?
laws against white people specifically?
There is.
No,
There's
no, I said what
145 laws
are
specifically
laws
in what
against white people? What would a
there's
law
literally
against
laws
Cool.
stating that I can't get stuff. I can't own. There's not a single law that prohibits a different color or different race from owning property in South Africa. The government makes it as if we can, but they just say, no, we're just doing it with reprimands. We're going to go and do it through the courts. You are actively,
So
you know,
no, but
I'm
that's not
coming
what I'm
from a
asking.
country.
Wait, hold
I
on. I'm
come from
asking
that
you.
country. I've lived
I'm
there for
aware,
30
and that's
years, and
fine.
you're lecturing me, and now that I'm
Yep.
lying,
No
I'm
one's
probably
lecturing
delusional.
you.
Yep, because other
No
people
one.
from that country say differently than you. Like other people that came from your same country that have said a different story than you. So if I weigh
They
yours
are
against
under
them, I
threat
should
of
automatically
government.
believe you
They're
because we
literally
happen
under
to
the threat
share a
of the
skin
government over
tone.
there. You think African
Yeah,
countries have
sure.
got democracy? You think African countries are great, that they honor their word, that they oh, do you think there's no violence? People being threatened behind the scenes? Do you think those people don't
There's
fear for
violence
their
Is he
everywhere.
lives?
just
Do
arguing
you
with
think that those
himself now?
people, if they had to speak up the
Yeah.
truth, they would live
There's
tomorrow?
violence in America. Why would you come here if you don't like that stuff?
Yeah, we have the highest incarceration rate in the entire world
Can
because
I
of
tell you,
Should
this
have
violence.
went to
country is the
Switzerland.
land of milk and honey compared to over South Africa.
No,
The
that's
fact that you
That's
can't even
wrong.
be thankful for what you
We
have
have the
over here.
highest gun
No.
I
deaths
am
in out of the
shocked.
entire world. Like
Who said
I
I
don't.
don't like what I have?
It's so
Why
weird.
are you making assumptions?
What do you mean I'm making assumptions? Every
Yeah, you're
Democrat
saying
that
that
I
I don't
see
like what I
online
have.
hates America, hates
Are you
everything.
mad? Are you mad that
Where's
you're
the
not
hate?
American or something?
I'm mad at the fact that you're telling me
I
that
am.
I'm delusional about the
Well, you're gonna have to
145
get
racist
over
laws
it
again.
because there is no G-side happening against you, descendant of G-siders.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so the farm
That's what you
murders are
are.
just, those crosses are just all fake. Like all those
Those
deaths,
were
fake.
that's yeah.
I must have imagined my father dying. I guess that's an imagination.
No, it's an
I guess I could
unfortunate
call him
event,
right
but
now.
again,
You know what?
everybody
How about I
anyone
try and
could
call
get.
my
I could walk
father,
outside
who's
and get shot
not
in the
part
head
of it?
tomorrow. Like it's
His
like,
mind's
sir,
not
that's
alive either.
everything.
Like, boohoo.
Your father died because of
I
people
don't like
I
trying to
love
get his
this one.
land.
So, who do you think gets killed more in South Africa, white people or black people?
Oh,
black
I don't know.
people.
Maybe black people because they're 90% of the freaking population. How about
And who owns
the
most of the
most
land?
farm murders? If you look at the ratios,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, the
that's
fact that
actually
you got
still more black farm owners are getting killed than white farm owners. That's
because
been
they
out
Okay.
do
for
black. You know,
years.
do you know how uneducated our culture is in South Africa? It's
Yeah,
not
that's
I
a
because
mean,
of
you
their
talking to
race.
you,
problem.
we can
I'm not going to
Yeah,
tell.
say that
We can tell.
black
that's
people are
literally a you
some
problem.
black people are so smart, but you know what? Our government let them down, so they don't have an education, so they
Sure.
can't
How
farm
much of
because
the
they don't know
wealth do
how
white
to.
people own in South Africa for making up, I don't know, 10% of the population?
10%.
Oh, and what? We're just the guys. Good. Let me ask you this:
Oh
Do you
no.
know
Oh
the
wait, you don't
history
want
of
to answer that
Zimbabwe? No, no, no,
question,
no, no. Let
do
me ask
you?
you
Wait.
this. Do
No,
you know?
now
Do
we're
you?
talking
No, no, no,
about
no, 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 no.
Zimbabwe.
Let's.
No, 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 no. I know. How much of the wealth do the
Yeah.
white South Afrikaners make up in South Africa for making up only
I have no
10% of the
idea, but
conference?
I would
Oh,
presume a
okay.
lot because of the fact that we're educated, and we
Oh,
don't.
what
Oh
what
yes,
makes you more educated than the black people in South Africa?
the fact that we actually got an education, the fact that our government failed the education system so dismally
How did
that
you get
the
access to an education if the government
Right.
I don't
failed
know,
the
by
education
using the internet,
system?
by using what you know that
How did you get
physically because.
access to the internet?
Hmm.
So you're telling me that's my fault? Are you telling me I should rather be stupid?
No, I'm
Are you telling
asking.
me
Are you
Wow,
the
okay?
fact that I'm trying
this
to
is
address
so
the
he's not
problems there
he
and
can't
you're
follow
trying to
this at
blame
all.
me for all the
He
problems in South
can't. He
Africa?
has a
You're
hard
saying,
time
but
taking
how could you get
accountability.
access to the internet? You know, I've got grade
Yeah.
9 and
Are
the
you
fact
like a
that
Yeah, I
magician?
have access.
cybersecurity
Here, I
expert.
can actually answer that one. It's pretty easy. I have access to the internet because I pay for the service. It's not given freely. See, it's a matter of
So
having
what does
money
that
in
have to
order
do
to
with the
pay for
land?
it.
What does that have to do with?
Shush. I'm tired of a man talking over women. Awesome. We're doing great here. We now know without any uncertainty that misogyny goes everywhere. So like
Yes.
even all the way from South Africa, it came to the United States from South Africa in this case. All right, cool beans. So yeah, dude, that's the point. You had access to internet in South Africa. You had access to a better education in South Africa because of your access to the majority of the wealth of the entire country of South Africa compared to black people. Thank you for proving the point that it's poverty that typically leads to lower education rates. You're doing so well.
You're
People think that this one was an insult, but I actually think that this is funny.
what?
No, not you.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
you see
No,
that,
no, no.
Queen, on
I'm
your
just.
TikTok screen?
I just want to ask you this, okay? I don't want to fight. Sorry
That's
for
not
over
a that's
talking
not
you.
an
I just got
insult.
a little emotional because of the whole disagreement thing. But let's find a common ground here. And I'm sorry for over speaking to you. I want to ask you this: what would your solution? Would you say what our current government in South Africa is doing is exactly what they should do? They should have 145 laws disadvantaging white people
They don't have
to
a
fix that.
145 laws disadvantaging white people. They have laws that are trying to give more access to the black people that have been denigrated by the laws previously prior to 1994 when the apartheid state was outlawed in South Africa, where they are trying to extend access to those black
Okay.
people that were racially segregated by the colonizers, aka your ancestors.
Okay. I
Hmm.
understand what you're no, I think I kind of understand where you're coming from. We're just
Yeah,
wording
so
it different.
because
So,
there is laws that are there to
yeah,
assist people to have
okay.
additional access to the equal opportunities, but they're geared towards black people, are you saying that
Okay.
they must be anti-white?
I'm actually just saying that those policies are in place right now, and if you want to tell me that that's working and that they are fairly empowering black people there, I can tell you that 80%, what's the unemployment rate now in South Africa? 45 plus
I don't know.
percent. I'm going to tell you now that all those laws right now, all right, this is now the God honest truth. You could see it the way you want to, that it's rectifying the past. But the fact of the matter is, a law that goes against another race is racist. But okay, we don't
Oh,
agree on
so
that.
again, there is not
You
a
feel like that.
singular law. There is not a singular law in South Africa that goes against white people. So that's why I asked you a very specific question. Is a law that exists that is specifically designed to offer
Yes,
additional opportunities to black people, is that
absolutely.
automatically anti-white?
Yes, if your
How?
company is not 50% plus black, you get fined for that. You get
Oh,
taxed.
interesting. Well,
So
I mean, if
taxed
black
that.
people make up 90% of the population in South Africa, as you say, would make sense that they would also make up 90% of the workforce.
Okay, but now just hold on one second. Now that
So why would there
90% of
be
black
a
people
why
are
would
not
there be a
educated. They can't be
company?
doctors. They can't be airplane. They
Prove
can't
it.
do that stuff because
Prove that they're
they
not
haven't learned
educated.
it.
I'm waiting for you to prove to me that they're not educated because I'm sorry, is
That's
the
that's
president of
common
your
knowledge in
country
South Africa. I don't
is
even
the
have to
president
prove
in
that.
your country not black?
What do you mean? What do you mean? My president in the country is not black? He is black.
Oh, he is black. Awesome. And so you're
So
saying that
what?
the president of your
What does that have
country
to
is
do with it? They've been a
uneducated
black
and the
president for the past
majority?
30
No, no,
years.
I just want to be clear. Automatically, because 90% of the population is black, they're automatically uneducated to you,
No,
Daniel,
they're not.
white South
This is
Afrikaner.
actually
No, no, I'm
documented in South
shush, shush,
Africa.
shush, shush, shush. Let me finish my sentence so you
Shushies.
can understand where we're
Sorry,
getting
to
at
finish.
with this, okay?
Sorry,
If
sorry.
we're
I
saying
apologize.
that your claim, that these are your words, okay? That
Yeah.
90% of the country is automatically uneducated because they are black. Yet
I'm not
you have a
saying
black president.
everyone, like every single person.
Stop. Yet you have a black president plus majority black cabinet around him. There are some white people, right? But a majority black cabinet around him. But none of them can be educated because they're black, based off of your words. How
Okay.
is that logic shaping out for you?
Here's the thing.
You're racist? Yeah, we know.
No. I'm not racist.
That was the best mute
Yeah,
time.
you are.
Do you have any questions for him?
Who, this uneducated descendant of G-siders? No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I just said, Daniel, please
Yeah.
leave the United States. We don't need additional racists here.
No.
I'm just being honest. I would listen. Thank you, Bill Raiders. I just don't need that in my life. I know that someone like Daniel literally is gaslighting himself into believing that he's not racist, and that's unfortunate. That is highly unfortunate. So
He literally doesn't like a group of people based on their race.
yeah. And to be clear, like, equal opportunity laws are not automatically anti-white. That's not how that is. Yeah, apartheid put 90% of the population of South Africa into poverty. He acknowledged the fact that he had access to an education because he had internet, which he had because of money.
Right. And it's very easy. And I even see this happen here, in the country that he's actually now trying to be in. He keeps talking about our government, like you left. You don't care about South Africa. You kind of cut out to the United States to escape violence, just to be around more violence. Logically, that doesn't make any sense. But usually when I'm having these conversations and, we're talking about race, it's always a specific group that forgets that other races exist and they just only hone in on black people, but want to convince me that they're not racist.
Yeah.
Seems pretty racist to me. Like, okay.
And Bishop, in answer to your question, yes, they are, apartheid and genocide are distinct, but they have overlapping methods and goals. So that's why you can say that it's a genocidal tactic to be an apartheid state. So
Thank you, Billy.
hi guys. Guys, while you are here, be sure, if you are enjoying QueenV, if you are watching over on YouTube, her channel is linked in the description, along with her good friend Bill on the Block, who's also in the TikTok chat. If you guys are watching on TikTok, hit the follow button next to her name. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't have already been following her. She's on the panel, so she doesn't have a Twitch yet. So you guys are kind of left ass to the wind, and I'm sorry about that, guys. So sorry, guys. We do have 2 calls screening. Well, 1, but the other person either hung up or got disconnected. And we have Dr. Reginald, who I had the pleasure of meeting in person in Atlanta, says, love you, Ari and Queen. Keep Reason alive. It was a pleasure meeting you once again. Thank you so much for that. It was an listen, it was not planned, right? It was just, hey, I'm at this event and I got recognized. So, so it was a pleasure meeting you and welcome as always. Also, he's pretty smart. They were telling everyone there that he is the original black atheist, which I thought was great. That's a very
That's pretty
interesting
cool.
title. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. So
Like the
it was-
OG,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
OGBA.
He's a doctor like Dr. Dre. Sure, real. Why not? Dr. Dre's cool. Hey, King.
Can I be a doctor like Dr. Dre?
What? How do you be a doctor like Dr. Dre?
I don't know.
I got you.
I think that was that trying to be an insult?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Is Dr. Dre I don't think he's. Can I be a doctor like Dr. Pepper?
You want to be a drink?
I mean, like a doctor like Dr. Pepper. Like we,
So you want to be a drink? Or what?
maybe, I don't know. A
Oh,
flavor.
this
I don't
is
know.
frozen. My desktop capture is frozen. Hold on. There is a
My
call,
rhythm
and
would
I
be a lot
will.
better.
You probably would be better. I don't mind.
Thank you, Mothra.
Okay, hold on. I was gonna look something up. What was I gonna look up? Oh, I was getting your channel for them over in YouTube. Stupid gnats. I hate summer weather because of gnats.
Do you ever use the little zappy Wally thingies?
Yes. It doesn't get them all.
Me too. I just used it once when I had a banana that sat on my counter.
I'm not reading that out loud, Kilo, but I don't disagree with you. Yeah. Cool beans. All right, we do have Drew waiting to come up on air. Just a friendly reminder, guys, if you go, you have your link tree already linked in your YouTube, right? Cool.
Correct.
If you guys go to Queen's channel on either any one of the platforms and you go to her bio, she has her direct pay links as well. But if you would like to help me out, I'm still continuing to shell out money for my cat, and it was a lot today. So if you guys are willing to help me out in any way, shape, or form, we do have this vet fund. I do take it down based off of direct donations on Cash App Venmo, which TikTok's going to hate me for saying, but it's Mermaid RE0 everywhere, just like all of my names. But again, we do have Drew on the line, and we'll bring him on up. Drew in Alabama, how are you doing today? I hope you don't run over your phone. No worries, man.
He wasn't on beat enough, could have been
No,
better.
I expect. Oh, he hung up. All I did was put him on mute.
Oh,
He got his 5 seconds of fun, I guess. I don't know how to describe that one.
okay. Let me write that down.
Oh, you did, Lenati? Okay. That's cool. I'm good with that. All right, we have Sean, though. Hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Just for TikTok terms of service, how old are you?
27 years of age.
27. Great. And so you voted for Trump, but you said that you now regret your vote.
Affirm, yes. I since 2015, when I was a wee child, I supported Bernie at first, and just because the people I hung around, I started to support Trump. And I'd be lying if I said that there weren't a lot of things, him as a Republican, that I supported, such as economic and not so much social. But for the next, I would say, 6-7 years, I followed him blindly. Didn't matter what he did, what he tweeted. Anybody who brought it up to me, especially my mom, she would share things that he said, just outright disgusting things, and I would find a reason to be like, well, Mom, check it out. Look, but he's doing this, that's good. And I spent a while in law enforcement, and other officers that also supported Trump, people who are supposed to uphold our Constitution. And that's kind of what made me realize that he is not the good person that Republicans are portraying him to be. And learned a little bit more about him. Don't really care about his past, but just how he's managing our country now. And we're the strongest country in the world, but we're becoming the laughingstock of the world. And that's absolutely pissing me off as a citizen. Like I like that our country is strong and the largest economy in the world, and I don't like that Big Orange Man is making it a laughingstock for us.
Okay. I mean, so are you saying it's kind of culty, the following of Trump?
100%. Honestly, I like with the Colts,
Cheers.
because I was a police officer in Kansas. I've dealt with Colts before, and it doesn't matter what the leader of the Colt does wrong. They'll always find something good to point out and try to erase whatever bad or horrendous things that the individual has done. And that's what I've noticed with all of my friends who are Trump supporters is like, hey, look, Biden was supporting Ukraine, giving them financial aid, weapons assistance, and a lot of good care packages. And these things are needed in order to, keep Russia at bay. That's a fact. And the less we give Ukraine, the more ground that Russia gains. Trump takes office, claims we're going to support Ukraine, we're going to get this war, done in 24 hours. I'm like, dude, hell yeah. And then Zelensky had his first visit under the Trump administration to the White House, and absolute disrespect as a world leader, and giving him shit for showing up in plain clothing while his citizens are being blown up by Russian Shahed drones. And Trump has the audacity to talk about wearing a suit to the White House while this man's country is being taken over before our eyes.
Yep. That's a true point as well.
Like, I don't think people understand just how important the Ukraine situation is and just how much Trump is fumbling the bag on this. Like, we had a great mineral deal with Ukraine worth over $1 trillion. And the only thing we should be doing is supporting Ukraine with anything that they need. It's a fact that supporting Ukraine, signing contracts with them has stimulated our economy, but somehow Trump wants to remain mutual on it to not piss off his best friend Putin. And I think it's disgusting. So I'm still 100% a Republican. I always will be. But without a doubt, I will always support, the better candidate. And at this time, I 100% would have voted for Biden over Trump if I had the emotional knowledge of Trump that I had the past election. And too little too late, unfortunately, but around next election, that definitely plays a key in who I'll be voting for. And that's kind of, however a candidate supports Ukraine and deals with the conflict in Ukraine is who's going to get my vote. And that's, I know it's a broad spectrum, but that's the most important issue facing our world right now. Ukraine is, holding the line between Poland and, Poland joining the war, and just over the English Strait, you got France just before it. You got the UK over the English Strait, and who's to say that Russia wouldn't want to, attack them with Shahed drones? So
Okay.
I think it's important that we support Ukraine.
Okay. Quick question. You didn't vote in the 2024 election?
What was that?
You didn't vote in the 2024 election?
Yes,
Right.
I did.
Okay. So I'm confused. You said that you would have voted for Biden, but Biden wasn't on the ticket.
No. There's a little bit of misunderstanding going on. At the time when I voted for Trump, because I know Kamala kind of took over, but that was a very last-minute thing. However, I definitely would have voted for Biden if I had the information that I had now at the time. So that doesn't just stand for last election, previous election, and all the way back to when I was a child, a teenager, when Trump started to make rounds on social media
Do you
Okay.
not
in the
understand my
election.
question, Ari?
I'm not sure. So just we'll try this a different way. So you're saying if you had known what you know now, right, and you
Hmm.
had the ability to go back in time, you would vote for Hillary in 2016, Biden in 2020, and Kamala in 2024?
No, not Hillary in 16. No, not no. I would not do that.
Women.
Okay.
So,
But at
so
least
you
but
not
at
wouldn't have
because
least
it's a
voted in.
woman.
Biden in
I would prefer
2020
Kamala
and
over Clinton.
I mean, I would
But
too. I don't disagree with that
Oh
one.
no,
Kamala
but
over
I
Clinton all
just want to
day,
be
but
clear. In 2024, you would have voted for Kamala.
correct, yeah, I would have had no
okay.
problem doing that.
Okay.
Gender has no
Okay.
no
Because what
effect
the
on
hell
who I
is going
vote for.
on?
That's we're not in the 30s and 40s here. I may be a Republican, but I'm a fairly understanding person of how politics works, and I don't think that as long as I felt she has the right political views that align with mine and she would handle the country well, I don't think it matters that it's a female. I'd have no problem casting a vote.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're unpacking how you fell into the crowd with MAGA.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I will say
I got the
this.
tattoo and everything.
There is I don't want to know actually.
Of what?
Yeah. Okay. Queen wants to know
Wait,
what's
what?
your
It,
tattoo of.
what was that?
Queen wants
You
to
got
know
a
what your
tattoo of
tattoo.
MAGA of Trump?
Yeah. I it's like a few of my buddies got it, and I was in the state's regional police academy at the time when I was thinking about getting it, and I saw a few other pictures of people that got it. I thought it was badass at the time, and like it looks cool, but now I look like a tool, and it's just MAGA, and it's got like a metal license plate, and it's got like flames going off the top of it.
Okay, well, they do make tattoo removal. Um, what I was gonna say
Yeah.
though is I think you should unpack the idea that you are should stay beholden to the Republican Party, because it's not being beholden to one party over another isn't beneficial for anyone, and I will say that to everybody
Sure,
out
but
there.
we're not going to see a third party win. We're not going to see an independent, or we're not going to see a third party win. So it's important that
That's not true.
you choose Democrat or Republican. Like I will argue with anybody on that, and I will place bets on it every single election from right now to
Well,
the day I die.
I'm
We
going to
will never
correct
see
you
a
on
third party
this.
win.
I'm going to correct you on this. You won't see them win on their own ballot. You won't see them win as an independent ticket, right? And also, that's
Correct.
not entirely true either way, because we've had independent candidates win Senate seats, like 4 of them, right?
Right, Senate, Congress, but we
Mhm.
won't see them win a presidential election. That's
I don't
100%.
disagree with them. Yeah, they
fact.
won't win on an independent. The only way that you will see an independent win is when they run on a main candidate seat ticket.
Affirm, correct.
Yeah. Because I was going to say,
But even then,
technically we have them already, like independents that just ran as for one party ticket.
yeah, but it's still either got to be Republican or Democrat, unfortunately. But I mean, yeah, if I see a cool independent running for governor or representative or Senate, cool. But presidential, no.
Speaking of, who are you voting for governor in California?
So that's
He's in California?
I just now got back to California after being in Kansas for almost 7 years. I honestly, I'm not going to be voting for Gavin Newsom. Honestly, I have no information on the election at all.
Oh, okay, because Newsom's
I don't know if he's running again or if he's going to be out.
He's termed out.
So that's I've seen a lot of interviews with him, and a lot of his just his political stance and the way that he, just like Trump, the way that he avoids questions. I saw him on the Nelk podcast asking about
Nelk.
donors, and
Nelk
the way
boys.
he avoids that, absolute con man. And I wouldn't give him the time of day. And
Why are you watching the Nelk boys?
Oh, that's an actual name?
They're horrible.
it's comedy. I wouldn't let it base my view on a candidate, but it's
Quick
absolute
question.
comedy.
I have a quick
And
question
regardless
for you.
of whose podcast it is,
Can you hear me? Sorry, can you
Yeah, I
hear
can hear
me?
you.
I have a quick question for you. I'm in California. I'm in the Bay Area. What part did you go back to? Just southern, central,
San
or
San
northern?
Diego.
San Diego. Okay.
Yep.
Are you still in are you still like in the are you still a Leo?
No, I'm no longer law enforcement. I am medically retired now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So that's
Are you so we only have 2 candidates running, and you should vote for Becerra.
yeah. I mean, definitely, I'll 100% look into it. That's why I didn't want to say much about governor, because I'll be 100% honest. I'm ignorant on the topic, but after a few months,
you have Javier Becerra and Steve Hilton, who is a British man from the isn't he rich?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but I know Tom Steyer was the billionaire one.
No, I think that's why I stopped
Wait,
and just went with
did
rich.
you ask if he was rich?
Hilton was the Fox guy. He was on Fox.
British American TV host. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has
was
money.
a TV host. And the other one was a former HHS.
Oh, yeah, he is worth millions. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Is that like a problem? Having a high net worth?
Do you
Or-
think it is?
I don't think the majority of them look to help people. But
Do you think it is?
Do you
have a high net worth?
I mean, have you seen Obama's net worth? I mean,
right.
have you seen Trump's net worth?
It's not the same. Obama actually donates to charities and actually goes out and does charity work. That's
correct. Yes.
totally different. And he got like the way he made his money was from book deals.
The candidate in question, though, that you said is rich. All right, do you know how he made his millions, or?
Yeah, by speaking on Fox News.
We just said it.
Copy.
But to answer your question, there are no ethical billionaires. So that is always a problem.
Even what's his name admitted that. I do block some people's names out. He's like, I don't think that you can be an ethical billionaire, even, and I know that because that's how I made my money. So
yeah. So was it Mark Cuban?
Well, hey guys, I appreciate you letting me on here and voicing my opinion. Even if we may disagree, I think you guys are doing a great job at voicing your opinion, and that's one of the great things about America. So I love being an American, and I hope you guys keep at it. And I hope you guys are safe and have a good day.
You too, man.
Take it easy, guys.
Got you, Lenati. Bishop says, I didn't vote for either of them in the primaries. Yeah, he voted for an independent candidate. I remember the guy's name.
For California?
Yeah. Bishop.
Oh, did he vote for Ramsey Robinson?
No, I think it was Jake or John something.
John.
Not
as long as it wasn't Barack D. Obama Shaw.
No, it's just still funny every single time. Barack D. Obama.
Or living for God and country. Or living for God and country is another one. DeWitt,
yes.
I think is his last name.
Yeah, that was insane. Thank you, Kristen, for the 10. Said, sorry to hear about your cat. This is all I can do because her cat has also been sick. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I do appreciate it. But guys, if you can't afford to do it, don't. I was right. It started with a J. I just had the wrong J name. It's Joseph Cabrera.
Okay.
He ran a more constitutionalist
Got it.
platform. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Kristen. And then we have Letty. Thank you for the 10 as well. Let me update that. Said for baby's vet bills. Thank you, because that medicine today was not cheap. Geez Louise, that was not cheap today. All right. We've got Dan coming up here. Dan, you're
Hello.
on air. How are you doing?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Doing great.
Good. It's another perfect day in Southern California, Huntington. The bastion of freedom that is Huntington Beach.
Awesome.
Okay. Are you guys still fighting back down there?
Some elections that took place yesterday over in New York, huh?
On Tuesday, you mean?
I'm sorry, yeah, on Tuesday, sorry.
Yeah. Congratulations
Good
to
old,
the people that
good
won
old
there.
socialism. Maybe it'll work
No,
this time.
it's not socialism because they still participate in the system called capitalism.
They call
They
themselves Democrat Socialists.
correct that
Yeah.
participate in the system known as capitalism.
They're more along the shade of communists, but
Nope.
I think the best
No.
way for
Communism.
the people
Communism.
to
Hold on. Pause. Pause.
find
Pause.
out
Pause.
what
Pause.
they
Pause.
believe in is to elect
Dan.
them and see what
Dan.
happens.
Dan.
I'm sorry, I
Communists.
thought you were going to let me finish my thought.
No, because you said something incorrect, so I gotta, correct you.
Dan is tripping.
Communists do not participate in a capitalist society, so just by the fact that they support capitalism to any degree, they cannot be communists.
Right on.
Yeah.
I guess the New York residents are going to be lucky enough to find out how well it works.
Lucky.
I mean, why don't you move there? Sounds like
So-
you're so jealous of it. Sounds like you need to be there.
To go to where the shit's on the sidewalk, like LA and New York and any other
Sure,
Democrat-run
why not?
city?
If that's what you like to see, go do it.
Huh. Nah, I say in
Yeah.
the bastion of freedom that is Huntington Beach,
Uh-huh.
where conservatives rule the day. Thank the Lord.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how you can tell it's a beautiful city, even though
Godzilla wants to know what his favorite word is, Queenie.
Bitch.
I don't I don't know.
So as the Democrat Party continues to embrace socialism and lose
Social
elections
policies.
nationwide, do you think that they're going to have pause and correct themselves, or do you think they're just going to keep walking right off the cliff?
I don't know, only if you can correct yourself first. Social policies.
Pardon me?
Social policies.
Social policies like DEI and
Nope, that's not a
whatnot?
social policy.
That's exactly a social
It's
policy.
not even a
What do you-
policy.
What do you think social policies entail?
Do you even know what DEIA is?
status, like temporary protective status for how many was it? 300,000 individuals that'll soon be leaving our country, thank the Lord. The more that we can get out of here, the better, yes?
The Lord wouldn't like that very much.
Yeah, you're not a
So,
very good
you should
Jesus
stop. You
follower.
should stop thanking him for that.
Yeah.
He told you to welcome the stranger. So, which,
Yeah,
exactly. Which
I'm
Lord are you
extremely
talking
grateful
about?
for rules and laws and those that are strong enough to uphold them. It takes strong men to uphold rules and laws. You know,
Are we going to start talking to
as opposed to
one?
women who base their laws on feelings.
Yeah.
Are we?
it's all
So you
this
don't have
coming.
any feelings? You're a sociopath.
Sounds
I
You're
like
know
a
it's
it.
sociopath.
important
So
to
you're
keep,
like Dahmer. You're like Dahmer
to keep your
and
If you're
Bundy.
feeling
You're a
when
sociopath.
regarding politics,
Hmm?
I don't think that there's very
Oh,
much
now
place
it's
for
now it's
feelings.
politics. Well, why is Donald Trump so emotional?
Donald Trump talks about his feelings every day. He got upset that
Like all
Fox
the time.
News showed that he had a 31% approval rate. So he had to go to Truth Social and say, the real polls show for me
Right.
are the highest they've ever been, ever. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President DJT. Like, he is
Hmm.
very, very emotional. That's why
His first
he,
speech when he,
yeah.
yeah, his first speech when he got into office his second term, he was upset that none of the Democrats would even clap or stand for him. He's like, they won't even clap for me. Look at them. They won't do
Well,
anything for me.
I think
He's
he was
very
just pointing
emotional.
out that they hate America. The
No,
Democrats
that's not how that
hate
works.
America, and
I
if
would
you are a
argue you hate
good
America.
person and you love America, then you vote Republican. If
There's
you're
no
an
such thing
Based
as a
asshole
off
good
what
person.
and you're a
metric?
piece of shit, then you vote Democrat.
Based off
If you're
what
a
Why are you
metric?
pedophile, you
Why are you
vote
talking?
Democrat.
Stop
Pookie!
If
talking about your
you're
mom.
Hey, Dan,
if you're a
listen.
disgusting
Cool. Since you don't want to listen, we'll put you on a timeout. I asked you a question because I don't know if you realize this, but I don't allow you to just steamroll a conversation here. And Bishop wants to point out or is asking, and this isn't your question. Bishop says, why is bro all hot and bothered about Huntington Beach? I've been there. It's got good and bad places like anywhere else in this state or anywhere else in the world. Okay. But I want to know, by what metric are you measuring how Republicans are the only party that can love the United States of America? If you try to do anything except for answer this question, you will be placed back on mute because you are not steamrolling this conversation. So I'm gonna repeat the question for you, okay? By what metric are you saying that Republicans are the only party that love the United States of America?
The United States of America is a nation state with borders. Only the Republican Party enforces those borders.
That's
The
not
Democrat
true.
Party would
That's not
rather
true at all.
those
Obama,
borders not.
again, so that's not true, Dan. And see, this is not a metric that you're winning on. Obama deported the most immigrants in the history of deportations, 3.3 million undocumented immigrants deported under Obama. Last time I remembered, Obama was a Democrat. So, by that unit of metric, everyone should just vote for Democrats because they deport more. And let's see, in Biden's 4 years, he also deported more than Trump did in Trump's first 4 years. So we'll do this again. I guess by that unit of metric with deportations, we must be supporting the Democrats. So, would you like to try and pull another one out of your hat?
Only a motherfucking moron would vote for a Democrat.
That was it.
So you're not able to substantiate
Only
how
a
Republicans.
pathetic motherfucking piece of garbage.
Listen, I know you
would
want to
vote
keep saying
Democrat.
that, and that's cool. You can say it all day, every
Small
day, all day
dick,
you want. Thump your
low
chest
T,
real hard, okay?
overfed,
It
fat,
really doesn't do
pathetic
much for
piece
me
of
nor
shit
anyone else that's
bitch.
listening for you
The
to just
fat
thump your chest
bitches
and scream to
and
the
the
wind and say,
fattest
only a
boys
dummy
are the
would
ones
vote
that vote
for
Democrat. You
a
notice that?
Democrat.
If you're a disgusting
Buddy,
fat bitch,
Pookie Pie.
you
All
vote.
right, I'm gonna
vote
help you out with
Democrat.
something.
And if
That's
you're a
not
pathetic
answering the
faggot,
question.
you vote
At this
Democrat.
point,
But if you're a
that's called
strong
an ad
man
hominem.
or a
Because
beautiful
I
woman,
asked you a
then you
direct
probably
question. I
vote
asked you to directly
Republican.
respond to
I don't know
my
why.
question of,
It's just funny
or
how
I
that
asked you
is.
to substantiate how, right? How a Republican or the Republican Party loves America more than a Democrat. And you said enforcing the border and deportations.
Have you
And then
ever
I
heard
brought
a
up to you and
Democrat
reminded
chant
you quite
USA?
nicely,
Have
mind
you
you,
ever heard a Democrat
that
chant
the Democrats
USA?
have actually
Have you
deported
ever
more
heard a Democrat
immigrants
chant
and
USA?
therefore also enforced
Have you
border
ever
law
heard a
more
Democrat chant
than
USA?
the Republican
Have
Party.
you ever heard a
And see,
Democrat
even if
chant
you go to
USA?
the encounter
Have
numbers,
you
because I
ever
know
heard
you
a
guys don't
Democrat
understand
chant
the difference
USA?
between encounters
Have you ever
and
heard a Democrat
crossings.
chant USA?
even if you go to the
Have you
encounter
ever
numbers,
heard
that
a
actually
Democrat
shows that border
chant
laws were
USA?
being enforced, right?
No. The
Because 10
Democrats are
points, sorry, it was really
fucking
8.4 million
pathetic.
encounters
And
over the
anyone that
period
votes
that Joe Biden
Democrat
was in the
is
office of the
fucking
presidency.
pathetic.
Encounters
And I
are
don't care
people
that you
that
have me on
were
mute, 'cause you can
apprehended,
hear me, and you're a piece of
inadmissible,
shit too, you fucking
and
ridiculous
expulsions.
whore.
Right? So no
Bitch.
one that was allowed
Cunt.
into the United States
Fuck
of
you,
America
bitch.
is counted in
Fuck
that
you,
encounter
bitch.
numbers.
You
So
fucking cunt. You
even by
fucking
that,
worthless
that means
piece
that
of
they
shit.
enforce the border laws, sir. So even by your own first unit of metric, that's saying the Democrats are doing better. Yeah. Yeah. So
You're such a fucking
That's
moron.
and I
small.
You're such a
and so I'm
fucking
sorry
piece
for
of
torturing
shit.
you, Queen.
That's and you're not special.
But
You're a
I
typical
know he's a
Democrat.
loser.
Because
yeah,
everyone
sorry for
that's
torturing
a
you on
loser.
this one.
Democrat is
But
a
we have
piece of
It's
Jordan
okay.
says
garbage with their
Huntington
head
Beach
up
has
their
a
ass.
complex and documented history with white
Think about
supremacy and
how
extremist
fucking
groups dating back
stupid
to the
you have
1980s
to
and the
be
90s.
to
Makes sense
vote
with this guy,
for
Yeah.
doesn't it?
someone
Holy shit,
that
Jordan. I actually didn't know that.
You didn't know
Oh,
that? They're the ones
there's
that
a
had
no.
lot
the
you
white
don't know,
man
you
fight
fucking
back rally.
moron. You're a
Oh,
Remember
typical
no.
that?
Democrat. You don't know
No.
shit.
When CK
Yeah. You
got
got your
the
head
thing
up
in the
your
neck,
ass.
Oh, when he
they did the
RIP'd?
white men fight back, white men
Oh,
fight back. That
that's
was Huntington Beach.
he was
They're fighting
probably
each
a
How come
other.
part of it.
Democrats don't
He was
chant
probably a
USA?
part
They're
of that,
fighting each
actually.
other.
How come
They're
you never
fighting each
hear
other.
Democrats chanting USA?
If
So
you guys hear that,
it's
y'all
How
let
come
me
you
know,
never
hilarious.
hear
because
Democrats
And
chanting USA?
what's really funny,
Why
and the
is
only
that?
reason why we're doing anything
Well,
in sports is
Mm-hmm.
because of like birthright citizenship right now in the World Cup. So thank God for that.
I know, right? And we have this, right? So
and now it's gonna
they're
get
playing
turned
tonight,
over, and they're
USA
all
versus
gonna get the
Turkey,
fuck
right?
out.
That's great. Hey, Brian in my
Sure,
Twitch
you should go
chat,
first.
I haven't actually insulted this caller even once. Just to be clear. Bishop says, oh, another fun fact about a city in California, Covina was the Triple K headquarters back in the day. I interviewed the mayor and he showed me pictures. Ooh, that's awkward. So yeah, Brian, I haven't even insulted. Have I said an insult to this caller?
No,
Yeah, I've
he's just
actually been
crashing out.
yeah, I've been very polite with him. I pointed out that the only person that's utilized an insult has actually been him. He's the one that said only a fucking idiot would vote for a Democrat, and then he's just been screaming every other moment since, and he finally left, I guess, because he wasn't getting the attention he wanted.
Oh,
That is typically how white men act, but in this case,
well,
like
he's
even
fighting
then,
back.
yeah, that's true. And the only thing I did after that was just read a super chat, or sorry, not a super chat, a Venmo that explicitly said, "Hey, this tracks with this caller." I'm like, "Oh, wow, I didn't know about that. It was education, so I appreciate that." I know, Brian, you're so upset. Do you see how like I didn't say this guy's username, but he knew I was talking to him?
Is a
Thank you
white
for
man?
the
Is he fighting back?
oh, he got really upset with me on Jimmy Snow in the line, and because I called him out on his bullshit.
And he's coming back.
So yeah, he's obsessed with me now on my Twitch chat. It's cute, honestly. It's very cute. But he knew it was him.
And
Isn't that funny?
creepy.
Like, thanks
Yep.
for outing yourself.
He's like, she's talking about me.
Her first mate, listen, it's not that I don't try, but I do, like, it's better that they show themselves. I will be honest, I'd rather you guys just see it. So, but I do, like, I try very hard. Oh, I believe it, Bishop. I believe they do. No, I talked to him a week ago. Eric. The other guy was from Washington State. All right. Alex, hi. You're on air with Ari and Queen. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm okay. What's going on, guys?
I mean, the day's
You can hear
moving, so
me?
time.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
How you
cool.
doing?
Yeah, that guy was kind of real up too. He didn't even have to act like that, I feel, you know?
Well, that's good.
He didn't have to be like that.
No, they
But,
don't. That's definitely a choice.
You guys are from California, right?
Queen is.
I am.
I've only visited.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm in the
Which,
Bay Area.
oh, you're asking her.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Me,
Oh, I'm in the Bay Area. Oh, you? Who you talking to?
yeah, I don't know, but I've lived in 5 different states.
Okay. So
So I don't
you have
have
a
an answer for that one.
yeah, both Democrat and Republican, correct?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I've only
Great.
lived in 1 blue state. And technically, when I lived in it, wasn't blue.
Okay.
Isn't that
So that's
interesting?
good. That's good. I live in New York, so we definitely live a different life than over in California, definitely.
Okay.
And I'd say, I lived in California as well, so I have some type of understanding of both jurisdictions. So have you?
So what has Trump done so far that's earned your continued support?
The hell that mean?
I mean, right now things are not going too well with Trump right now, but I believe it's not really is I believe you're not really supposed to look at that honestly right now anyway, because
What are
there's
we
a
not supposed
lot
to look at?
behind it, well, the longevity of the United States of America. And by that I mean like the position in as a world power. And I feel like everything that coincides with Trump or what he's doing particularly is moves on that spectrum of thought. It's see, people think it's really more or less about them, but it is about the people, of course, but more than the people, it's about the nation of the United States. And if you go around the world and um, and they ask about their thoughts on the United States, they really like talk down on us and all of this type of shit. So, I mean, for Trump to be like how he is, all like macho and all of this stuff, is
It's macho to
it's
shit your
very
pants.
arrogant. Yes, it's very arrogant. Yes, and it's not. It's on call for a lot of the thousands of times, but you got to put on the show. I feel.
To wait, to poop?
Yeah, you got to show them that.
By
You got to
what?
show your ass because
How
look,
is
at the end
Donald
of the
Trump
day,
macho? Can you elaborate
no, I
on
mean
that?
like whatever his way of thinking,
No, no, but how is he
I would
macho?
say, I mean, you don't feel
How
like
does he exude
he
machismo?
demands, like you don't feel that he tries to like big himself all the time, like
To
a very
to what
To
himself?
bake? Like baking?
big like
Oh.
I don't really
That
know how
he
to
tries
explain
to make no, I see him literally gripping white knuckled on podiums while he's speaking because he's about to fall over, I think.
Or getting winded as he's walking up 4 steps.
Yeah. He needs
I mean,
signs over the office doors or the wings of the White House so he remembers where he's headed. Those are new. They weren't there before. He needs signs over the Oval Office as a reminder this is the Oval Office where you're supposed to be working out of. I don't,
well, maybe
that's
there's a
not
lot of
very
things on his plate.
machismo.
I don't know. I'm not too
He didn't
sure
have it in
about
his
these
first
things.
administration. I don't know why he needs it now.
Well,
I think he's
like I
declining.
said, I don't know what's going on in his personal life or what have you, but all I'm just saying is that there is powers, other powers, like particularly the Chinese and stuff.
He's not
And
doing anything that hurts China. China
The
is
Chinese
actually,
could do it too.
their exports
winning right now.
are, yeah,
Yeah.
Chinese exports have increased. They actually showed us like they had an increase in their economic development. They had an increase in their new trade deals across the world because of our tariff policies on other countries. China's not hurting because of Donald Trump being in office.
Well, that's one of the things that with all of the tariffs and things, that's one of the things that was said.
And it's not helping us get ahead of China. China actually made a brand new, like several brand new trade deals with countries like Australia, specifically for Australian beef, because they were no longer buying ours because of the trade deals. So that means not only are they not buying our beef in the United States, but when we're having the screwworm issue in our cows now, our livestock, we don't have the option to trade beef from Australia that's not experiencing the screwworm. Instead, our only agreement was with Argentina, where the screwworms are coming into the US from South America.
Right.
So,
Well, either way, like I said, things are up in the air right now. It's not the Trump administration is not doing a good job right now.
oh,
And I
okay.
do
So he
agree with
hasn't done
that.
anything to earn your continued support.
I mean, it could be better. But if a Democrat comes and shows me a better side of things,
Thank
I
you.
mean, I don't have no problem voting for them. But you got to understand the Democrat hasn't showed me better sides of things, especially Biden and especially Kamala and especially what's the other guy named Bernie Sanders. You know, these guys, these lineups is not efficient enough for my
Efficiency based off of what unit of measure? What are we
Yeah.
using? What are we measuring efficiency by? Because you
their
still haven't
government
described
program.
machismo. You're welcome, Godzilla.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's a part of it. But like I'm talking about as far as the programs that concern that help America
Like
and
like
help
what?
the big cities in America.
Explain
Like
it.
What?
I
the
need you
import.
to elaborate and be specific about it.
You want me to elaborate and be specific?
Yep.
I cannot do that for you. But
So I'm
What?
feeling vibes.
I
I'm
mean, you're
feeling
talking
just
about like
vibes.
numbers wise.
No, just elaborate. Like what's been beneficial?
As far as when the Democrats were in office and as far as the Republican guy, Trump, being in office, what do you want me to compare and specify?
A policy. Do you know what a policy is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So name
Give
one.
me one of the policies that Kamala was running off of.
I was not even looking in that direction.
Why?
So,
Oh, well, I don't think women should run for president, honestly.
Oh,
why?
where did you learn to be outwardly misogynist or sexist from?
Oh no, it's not about that at all. I mean,
It
women
is.
deserve
Thinking
to.
that, no, I'm going to help you. If you think that women can't do any position, right? Like if you think women can't lead in a position of the president, then yes, sir, you are exhibiting sexism.
Hmm.
It's just the way
Yeah.
that women deal with things. Is not. I don't think it would be.
All of the world wars were started by men, so sounds like women are doing pretty good.
Right. And there's
Um,
nothing about men that make them inherently capable to be leaders.
well, the men make the rules,
Mm.
and if
So your
women
mom,
made rules,
your
then
mom was your mom not in your life,
yes, she was.
and you didn't listen to her at all.
She didn't make any
And
rules for your household?
I still do to this day.
Oh, so
Okay, so
women do
she
make
makes
rules.
rules.
Got it. And you listen to them and you
Well,
follow
the
them like a good
structure.
boy.
Well, the structure I guess the ideal structure that I believe in is I am supposed to listen to my mother, and I am supposed to listen to my father, and then I'm also supposed to listen to God.
Yeah.
So,
And who were the first
oh,
two apostles?
who were the first apostles?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there like 12 of them or something like that?
Who were the first two apostles?
The John and Matthew, or Peter and
Eh,
John?
no,
No.
no. Jesus trusted his two most worthy leaders to be his two first apostles, and their names are Mary and Mary, women.
Damn.
And on top of that, the first thing that God ever made before he made the heavens and the earth was something female called wisdom, or Sophia in Hebrew. You can find that in
Wow.
Proverbs if you didn't know.
Okay. Well, that's good to
Yeah.
know.
So God doesn't agree with you or Jesus.
Yep.
Well,
Well, it is a hole in the
then that
ground with
that
water.
that that's a good thing to judge me on. I apologize for my misunderstanding, but I will seek more knowledge in retrospect to that, and thank you for bestowing it upon me.
Yeah. Do you think communism is bad?
Yes.
You should definitely reread your Bible because Jesus was a communist.
Right.
So you would be calling him a dirty communist. Do you agree with
Yep.
the way that we are deporting immigrants from the United
No,
States of America?
I do agree to an
You
extent.
agree? Well, then you got to reconcile that with Jesus because Jesus said, treat the strangers in your land as if they were one of you because you were once strangers in Egypt. Like, Jesus and God said you welcome them like they were your neighbors. And they did
Matthew
it just,
25.
They are welcomed, of course, but
yeah.
and I don't have no problem with them, but it should be
Then why are we deporting people that haven't been convicted of any crimes?
Right.
well, they also had them locked up in facilities
Yeah, have you
for like
visited anyone? Have you visited
I've
anyone that,
been,
hold
yes,
on, Alex, have you visited any of these pending deportees? We'll just, sorry, have you visited any of the detainees while they've been in prison?
yes,
No, you visited detainees while they've been in prison?
yes,
The
yes,
immigrants?
yes, in El Paso, Texas.
How'd you visit them from New York?
Well, I flew to El Paso and I visited her from
Who's her?
the
What
facility.
relation?
She is a Venezuelan.
No, I said, what
And
relation is she to you? And what's
she's
the name
just
of the facility?
she's just a friend, but she was from Venezuela.
What was the facility name?
Fuck, it's El Paso. I forget, but it's like 10 minutes out from the airport of El Paso.
Okay. Well, it sounds like that's the only thing that you're following from the word of Jesus. Do you believe that the social programs that we have in the United States of America are, quote, welfare and need to be rolled back?
I mean, there's people that need welfare, and I don't think they should be rolled back, but I think they should be, I guess, looked at more because there's a lot of people abusing the system. A lot of people.
How do you know they're
There's a lot of
abusing the system? What would
a lot of
indicate that they're
fraud being
abusing the
done.
system? What would indicate that they're
Hey,
abusing the system?
hey, I live in the hood, okay?
I don't care.
I
Yeah,
know,
What that mean?
you've
see.
seen it.
It's like,
Wait, hold on. Alex, are you telling me you are judging people? when
No,
you look at them?
I I don't. I just see. That's it.
See what?
So
See what
I
what do
see
you
a lot of
see?
things.
Like what?
Manipulation of the system.
Like what? No, how do you know that they're manipulating it? You see it, so what are your eyes seeing?
I see them living for free. I see them getting food stamps and welfare, and
Uh-huh.
I see people that get all of these things for free. And I work
What
all
else
my
are they
life.
doing that
Like,
makes you think that they don't deserve it or that they're cheating the system? Like what are your eyes
no,
seeing that
I
indicate that they're
never said
cheating
that
the
they don't
system?
deserve it, and I never said that they I never said that they didn't deserve it. That's one thing I didn't say. I did say that they're cheating the system, though.
Yeah.
And
How?
What are your seeing eyes seeing and observing that makes you think that they are cheating the system?
the social programs that the government gives is, well, look, on one hand, I feel that we should get these things, period. But then if you're doing these things and you're not working and being part of the society that we live in to uphold society,
Who says
it
they didn't work
doesn't.
out they didn't work previously, and also that would still not be in line with Jesus.
Well,
Like, but no,
Yeah.
see, I'm still asking you because you said you see it, but what are your seeing eyes observing? Like, what are you seeing?
What did you see? Like, be specific. Stop beating around the bush.
Yeah, you're being extremely vague. I need specifics. Like, what did you see?
Well, if I tell you that I see people, particularly getting all of the benefits out of the system and not doing anything for it, some of them not even
How do you
being
know?
American.
Yeah, that's a
Because
great question. How do you
How
know?
do you know?
What the heck? Why are you being so? How do you know? No, I'm telling you that I know.
Yeah,
Period.
how?
How do
I'm
you
not
know?
just.
Are you a cop?
No. What the hell?
Okay, so how do you know? Are you Christ?
Are you Jesus? Are you in the walls?
Like, are
Look,
you
I
omnipresent?
don't
Like,
look.
how,
Please,
you're capping. Are
please
you
don't
buying
speak to
food
me in the
stamps?
omnipresent language.
Are you
I'm just
buying food
saying
stamps
that
off them or
at the end
something?
of the
Because
day, let's move
you're
forward,
capping,
please.
because you're not, at the end of the day, he's going to say, "Part from me, I never knew you," because your name's not going to be written in that stone. I mean, in that scroll, because when he looks at your heart posture, he's going to see that you didn't love everyone because you're going against Matthew 25:35 through 40, which is whatever you do to the least of these, you do unto me. Because if you're going to take away welfare, how are you going to come out of your pockets to make sure that you feed everybody and
No,
clothe
I didn't
everybody
say I
and
wanted to
give them
take
all
it
health
away.
care?
I didn't say
But
I
you're
wanted
hating
to
on
take
it
it
and you're
away.
voting against it. But you're hating on it and voting against it so that all these people can
No,
become poor. So you can do all this towards Jesus, because that's exactly what he said. That's what it said in the red words. Like, he didn't like have
I never was
stipulations
against
for
it.
people that he cared for.
But there's ways to
You
do
don't
it,
read your Bible.
inform it so that it will be available to everybody, including veterans, including homeless, and not
So socialism.
particularly choosing
Hold on.
the migrants over the people that
How
are
quickly you
actually.
forget your Bible, your Bible. How quickly you forget your Bible.
Okay,
How to do that? Sorry.
that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I'm just saying it could be allocated towards people that need it. There's a lot of
They
mental
do
health
need it. That's
people.
why they're on it.
How do you know that they do not need it? I'm waiting for you to explain. What is
It's
it that
not
you're
in my
observing?
it's not in my understanding to to know.
Oh,
It's
so you
just
don't know. You're making an assumption? Are you saying you're assuming?
You're
I'm not
profiling.
saying that either.
So you're judging them and you are making a determination based off of what you see with your eyes and immediately assuming, making that assumption that
So
they
okay,
don't deserve
let's
it.
live
So
in.
you are
So
once
wait,
again
hold on.
going
Since
against
you're
the
so
word of God with
standpoint,
judging people. I don't understand why you would call yourself Christly. I also just don't understand how you would support Donald Trump while also saying that you believe in God. Extremely hypocritical. He committed blasphemy more than once.
so let's live in a utopia.
I mean, I would love that because that means everyone's equal, the laws are just, and everything's near
Right.
perfect. So
So
I'm good
why
with
is it
that
not a utopia?
because Donald Trump is ass.
It's only Donald Trump, or is it government that
It's
governs
capitalism,
people as a
really.
whole?
It's capitalism, really. That's the problem. Unregulated capitalism is the problem.
Yeah, I would agree to that. But it's not necessarily the human being that, you know, will create this capitalism that you speak of. It's
No,
only people that
sir,
oppose
we're
it.
already experiencing unregulated capitalism.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm saying unregulated capitalism is the problem.
I agree to that.
All right. Well, thanks, Alex. You have a good night.
Yeah. Peace.
I couldn't deal with the slow talking anymore.
I don't even think he was keeping up with himself.
That's a potentiality. That is very true.
I'm
That
like,
is
are you
very
good?
true. All right, guys, friendly reminder, if you are new here and you haven't already, be sure to hit that follow, hit that subscribe button. If you are enjoying Miss Queen, be sure to hit the description. She is linked right there in the description. Go hit subscribe, come back to the live. Also, TikTok, I'm going to yell at you. So 1 second over on YouTube. I know, right,
I
Saji?
already got
Listen.
enough haters. I didn't
I
know
know,
they was
right?
up in here too.
Oh
What's
my
up?
goodness. Well, thank you, Carol. Sean, thank you for the gifted membership. Godzilla, I fulfilled your request. You're welcome. I might need to start asking for more for that one. I don't know about that. Okay. So we do have a couple of more people on the line. So let's get them up here. We have Spencer.
Pratt? No, I'm just kidding.
No, that'd be
Hello.
funny.
I'm
Hi,
just kidding.
Spencer
Spencer.
I'm just
Pratt here.
kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
except
just
you're not
kidding.
Calling
in
in.
California, so that's not true. Spencer from Michigan, you are on air with Ari and Queen. How are you doing today?
Hey, pretty good, Ari. And I really like your
Queen.
show. And I've called in before, by the way.
Oh,
So I've
okay.
been listening for a little bit. I haven't called in a while, but
Okay.
congratulations. I think your show is pretty good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
What's
no
on your
problem.
mind today? Why do you disagree with the prompt of Trump is ruining America?
So, well, I was wondering what you thought or how you thought Trump was ruining America, first of all.
Yeah, specifically by his blatant corruption that we see, him taking bribes from foreign governments, like the $4 million or however much that Qatari plane that's cost us over $400 million to retrofit to be Air Force One. I think that it was recently leaked that they pulled money from the Pentagon and it could have cost them up to $900 million to retrofit it and make sure that it was clean to be used as Air Force One
Mm-hmm.
for simply the next 2.5 years. And then it gets
Mm-hmm.
cycled to the back and rolled back. Him having Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple at the time in the White House, give him a little
Wait,
placard
so
with a gold bar, and then all of a sudden Apple is exempt from all tariffs that he placed.
slow down a minute, please.
He's almost
So we're
tripled his
talking
net
about a
wealth.
plane first. What was
Oh,
that?
okay.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say he's also almost tripled his net wealth.
Yeah. Okay. So that's ruining America.
Blatant corruption, yes, absolutely. How does blatant corruption
Okay.
help America?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the proof that that's blatant corruption, to be honest. Well, the plane, okay, they gifted us a plane. Maybe we had to retrofit it to make it suitable for the president, I guess.
No, it's more that they
What was
had to
your
pay
next point?
people to take it all apart to make sure that the Qataris weren't spying on us. The
Yeah,
next
for
one was
sure.
Tim
Why
Cook,
not?
CEO of Apple, gifting
Why does
Donald
he have
Trump.
it?
Yeah, like he doesn't need it. It's only gonna. Why are the American taxpayers spending $900 million to retrofit a plane that's only going to be in service for 2.5 years?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure, really.
Yeah, that's
It's
That's
not a
like
good
if
small
investment.
we're
change
talking
to
about
me.
fraud, waste, and abuse, that right there is huge waste.
900 million is small change to you. What's your net worth?
My net worth is 950 million. So small
So
change.
that wouldn't be chump change to you, because I
That
don't.
wouldn't be small change. That's like
That's
most of your net
that's
Well, I
worth.
don't know. Are you guys really
97%
mad
of
about
your
So
the
net.
plane?
and math is hard for Elmo.
No, the blatant
Go
corruption
ahead.
I'm upset with. Again, so how do you explain or justify Donald Trump on live television? Maybe it wasn't live, but Donald Trump receiving a gold bar with a little Apple symbol on top of it from Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden Apple is now exempt from tariffs.
Mm. Well,
Bribery?
I guess it's like would you call that bribery? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Quid pro quo.
okay. So he gave a little gold bar with an Apple logo on it. I just don't think that's a big deal. Trump doesn't care about gold. He really doesn't. So
No, he cares
maybe
about money and value.
Tim
Again, like
Cook
this
is
is
saying, "Hey, we're
blatant
gonna."
corruption. He literally did a quid pro quo, and it's supposed to be illegal to bribe government officials.
Wait, what did you just say? I'm sorry.
I thought it was illegal to bribe government officials.
Illegals?
Oh my
What does that mean?
God. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. She said, I thought it was illegal to bribe government officials. Can you say
No, you
bribe?
said that. I'm trying to. What are you talking about?
Are you here now? The gold bar
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, the
yeah, it
gold
is.
bar.
Tim Cook gave.
It's 18 USC 201. Yeah, it is strictly illegal to bribe a government official. Wow. Tim Cook.
Do you
Can
think
somebody
a
go
gold
arrest
bar is
Tim
going to
Cook?
bribe Donald Trump?
Well, he
Yeah.
did get exempt. Do you know Donald Trump? He loves gold. He's like gold member.
Yeah, he has
I
many
love
gold bars.
gold. You know what I'm
Does
talking
that really matter?
How
Does he?
It was a
so
gift or
Yeah.
you said he
something.
doesn't care about gold, yet he retrofitted the Oval Office and made all of
Gold.
he made it all gold. He
Yeah,
loves gold,
exactly.
like,
Why would he
but
care about Tim Cook's gold when he has a bunch of gold
because he's not
already?
that gold is staying in the Oval Office. Tim Cook's gold is leaving with him when he leaves the Oval Office. The filigree. Thank you, Lincoln.
I guess I just don't care about that. So what
Oh,
else?
so you don't
Clearly.
care about
besides that?
blatant corruption? Didn't Donald Trump run on getting rid of the fraud, waste, and abuse? Well, corruption, I think, would be tantamount to fraud.
Totally. He did. There's a lot of fraud going on.
Yeah, Trump.
But a gold bar is like
What about
Trump
the
has
plane?
a lot of gold. I don't think he really cares. But I
What
guess
about
Tim
the
Cook
plane?
coming in and saying, "Hey, Trump, we're gonna agree to your tariff rules. Here's a gold bar to let you know that we're on board."
How about Saudi
isn't really a big deal.
Arabia? How about Saudi Arabia?
Go ahead.
All right. Buying 49% of World Liberty Financial.
Yeah, I guess I'm not. Educate me.
Oh, you're not
Do
aware?
you have
Do you
any
know what?
money?
Yeah, I thought he said he was worth a lot, you know?
Because you got to pay for education.
Thank
So
you,
tell me
It's
sweetheart.
not
about
free,
it.
remember?
Come on.
Well, it's not
I
free
know.
education.
Do
Y'all
you know
don't want
what?
that.
Do you even know what World Liberty Financial is?
No, I don't. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. World Liberty
Oh, that's the
Financial
problem.
is Donald Trump's crypto scheme.
Okay, how does this affect Americans? Let's get to the brass tacks and what has he done to affect Americans here? I don't really care about his financial, I don't really care about that.
$900 million to retrofit a plane doesn't
What
hurt
did
the United States. I
Nancy
think it was actually
Pelosi do?
billion. Let's
You
see.
want to look
How
at all these
much?
people?
How much? Hey, you know what? There's an act that was introduced by Josh Hawley called the Pelosi Act that Pelosi endorsed, and then he didn't like that she endorsed it, so he changed the name to the Honest Act. That actually stops our elected officials in Congress and in the president from engaging in stock trading, so that they no longer are a part of that, and their families can't do it either. Interesting that it took until Josh Hawley modified it and made a carve out that it only takes place upon the next election. So exempting Donald Trump. And it took another year after that for Donald Trump to then endorse the act, yet it's still
Yeah.
stuck in
What do you
committee.
think about the Save America Act?
Are you able to track a conversation, Spencer?
I just don't care about that.
You
What do you think about the
asked.
Save America Act?
I
We don't care about that.
think, yeah, you don't care about that, so I don't care about that. So what's that?
How about that? How do you like that
Yeah.
answer? We don't care.
Well,
Next.
okay, you don't care.
Yeah, why should I?
I mean, if
you
you
don't
don't
care
care,
about
we
our
don't- you don't care,
conversations.
we don't care.
Skip. Next, please.
Well, I just think. I mean, okay,
Your
I'll
thoughts aren't that
engage
important.
with these bills are very complex. So, of course, everyone wants Congress people to not stock trade. Everyone does, right? Would you agree with that?
Sure, I support the Honest Act.
The Honest Act. So tell me about the Honest Act. I'll
I just
engage
did.
with that.
She did.
So a lot of these acts have a lot of pork in them, is what they call. They throw stuff in like, oh, we need
What's called
$50 more
what do you
million
consider
to
pork? Because to be
just
clear, this is a
add on.
standalone bill. This is a standalone bill, dude.
Is it?
Yes.
Hold up, read it for me. What does it say?
No.
I'm not reading you. I'm
We have-
not reading you all this. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Again,
no.
you pay for. You want me to do labor like that? Then you're
Hold-
literally
Well, if it was
paying for it.
Hold on,
standalone, it
Adi.
would be
Hold on,
easy.
Adi. Hold on, Adi. Quick question. What was your name? Jimbo? Quick
Jimbo,
question.
yep.
How many people are in Congress? Because it's pertaining
In
to
Congress.
we're talking about Congress. Yeah, how many people are in Congress?
Okay. That's a gotcha question. I think it's like 452, something like that. Is that right?
No.
Am I close?
No.
Oh, what's the answer?
I'm
Do
not
you
telling
want
you.
do you want voting members or including non-voting?
I don't know. Just people in Congress. What's the answer?
Voting members is 535.
535.
536 if you
Dang.
include the vice president as a tie-breaking vote.
Okay. My bad. I forgot. Yeah, I learned that in high school, but I forgot.
Yeah.
Did
That's a
you?
lot.
So this is more for everyone else because
Were you just
you're
trying to
barely
tell?
listening.
You're trying to.
This is how you can tell if it's a standalone bill. So this is the Honest Act, right? On congress.gov. You guys can scroll down. I'm not reading this because, but if you click here where it says related bills and there are 0,
Mm-hmm.
it's not an omnibus bill. It's a standalone single issue bill. That's the easiest way to know. So there you
Right.
go.
Okay. What else? So I guess whatever. Trump. What? He didn't sign it? Is that the thing?
No, it died in committee because of Republicans like Rick Scott that was like, it's going to discourage
So Trump
entrepreneurs
didn't
from
even
running
get
for
to.
Congress. No, he
Trump
did. He
didn't get a
raged
chance to
against
sign
it.
it at
He
all.
raged against it when it was first introduced and it was being talked about all over the news that he was like, Josh Hawley is a traitor. This is a horrible bill. And then Josh Hawley went back to the table, brought in Democrats, and then carved out, like I said, an exception for the president to be exempt from it. And then it took him another year before he was like, pass it. But he didn't even give it the right name when he did it at a State of the Union speech. So,
Okay. I don't know. I don't know much about that, I guess. So.
Mm.
yes.
I know. I'm.
How do you? I
What
have a
am
question for
I?
you. It might be like something we all could maybe be on the same page, just a level set. How do you feel about like affordable housing? Do you think that's something that's important?
Well, what is affordable housing? What do you think that
Housing
is?
that's affordable.
Not
Well,
the
yeah.
prices
What's
that we have
affordable?
now.
Like, what's a price that you think is ridiculous?
It's going to vary by state.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it does, right?
Yeah.
But why is? What is like
Anything
affordable
here,
housing?
Oh my
anything
God.
over 4 times the minimum living wage in a state is unaffordable.
Okay.
Cool.
So anything above 4 times the minimum wage, like yearly?
Nope, that's not what I said. I said the minimum living wage in a state.
Like an annual
I didn't say
salary?
minimum wage. I said minimum living wage.
Right. So what is a
Yeah.
minimum living wage?
Let's see. The lowest one in the entire country is Oklahoma, and it's $38,000 a year.
So anything above 4 times that is not affordable.
Exactly. In that state, correct.
Right. So you don't think there's anything that is affordable in that state?
Probably not.
See, that's a loaded, affordable housing is a loaded term in that sense.
Well, you just asked me for
How?
my opinion on that, so.
I'm sorry, what was that, Ari?
No, nothing. Answer
Oh, you just
Queen.
How
said
is it
something I couldn't
loaded?
hear.
How is it loaded?
How's it loaded?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously people can afford housing at $38,000 a year in Oklahoma.
Not necessarily. But I mean, well, we're talking about
Yeah, not
nationally, right?
necessarily. I mean, obviously
Nationally.
there's houses that cost more.
I'm talking about affordable housing being housed
So what does that
somewhere.
mean? I don't know what that means, I
Yeah.
guess.
Like being
Do we
able to
have
have a place to live,
block
right?
structures?
So
Is this like
let me give you just a statistic. 70% of 25 to 34-year-olds are living with their parents while they're actively employed because housing is unaffordable. That is not good.
We're at Oklahoma.
Nationwide.
70%.
25.2 million U.S. adults under 35 are living with their parents. That's one third of young adults.
Right.
Right.
Well, you know,
So they're seeing.
about
So
70 years
economists are
ago,
saying.
everyone lived
Mhm.
with their parents.
But it's not. But
Forever.
shouldn't we have gotten better? Right, in 70 years, since Donald Trump would have been how old? 70 years ago.
70 years ago, he'd probably be like
10.
10 years old.
Yeah, literally 10.
Right.
So he was living with his parents. Is that your point?
So I'm just saying, isn't it bad that we're back to a similar position when our president was 10 years old? Like, that's not
I don't
good. That
know.
means that
Is
our
it bad?
nation is regressing and not progressing.
I don't know. Does everyone deserve a house?
Yes. Yeah,
Housing.
everyone
Housing.
deserves a place.
Alright.
Yeah, everyone deserves housing. Like,
So
everyone
there's
No,
deserves a
9
roof over
billion
their
housing
head.
people in
is
the world. They all deserve houses.
They all deserve
Why don't we
housing.
just live with our families?
Can you stop saying house? Housing.
Oh,
We're using
Housing.
specific language. Keep
Okay,
up.
so it's different than a
My
house.
God. This guy
So if you're living with your
sucks.
parents, isn't that housing?
Sure, if you want to live with your
No,
parents all your life, feel free.
You have a
that's
shelter,
not
right?
sustainable. That's not sustainable,
It's not, but
Why
right?
not?
like not
Isn't the
engaging.
I
So
think
well,
what's
because you can't really, it'll be difficult to grow the population, right? If adults between 25 and 34 can't even grow a family because they can't afford to live on their own, right? And
right.
don't we have like an unaliving population, specifically the white demographic birth rate is declining? How is that supposed
Wow.
to
I
grow
can't
if
believe.
everybody's stuck living with their, isn't that true though? Like specifically, that birth rate is declining. We need, and the whole thing with this administration is making sure that we get more kids born. It would be great
We
if
need
these
more.
families
We need more
have a
white people.
house or
Is that what
a,
you're
or a
saying?
home. I don't know. I'm just saying that's one specific. I mean, we're not having an issue really with black babies and brown babies. So it really is a white birth rate problem, if I'm being honest with you, statistically.
Yeah, for
I hate
sure.
oh,
to
it
break it to you.
is.
I agree.
And the average age of white people is like old as fuck. So like the population is like gonna be extinct if we don't get these things under control.
Yeah, and just to be
So
clear,
you would
whatever
So
you're wishing, Spencer, whatever you're wishing or what your thoughts are right now, I wish that upon you.
I'm not wishing.
Right? No,
Oh,
you are. You're
really?
saying like, yeah, no, I am. I wish that upon you. You're saying that everyone should just live at home and let that be. So then I wish that upon you. I wish for you to go live at home. You do it first and then tell people that that's how it should be. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about y'all.
Yeah, like I think it's fair is fair in
Well,
that case.
I'm
So
just kind of hypothetically.
you're barely even engaging, so I wouldn't even know why you would say I just
I mean,
kind
he
of
was kind of
hypothetically.
engaging
I'm
when
trying to
when I
engage
was
here.
telling him
Barely.
about, when I talked about that birth rate, he perked up real quick.
I know. Don't
Well,
even
what
get
if
me
the
started
birth
on.
rate would increase
Low.
if you had a family structure more, and instead of
How they
telling your
gonna have a
kids to
family
go off?
structure? Oh, so you don't
Can I
like the
finish?
nuclear family. So
No.
you're against the nuclear family.
Can I finish, please?
Is that what you're saying?
So what if? Can I finish? So what if there
Can
was
you?
a nuclear structure and you lived at home
That's not a
instead
nuclear
of
family.
kicking your kids out at 18 to go find
That's
your
not a
own
nuclear family.
thing, which what happened with the 60s? What if
That's not a
everyone stayed
nuclear
as a
family.
nuclear unit? Wouldn't that help everyone
That's
raising
not
kids,
a nuclear.
doing things?
That's not a nuclear family. That's not a nuclear
What
family.
is a nuclear family?
What was happening in the 50s, which you guys,
Yeah, what
which
does a
is a
nuclear
very
family mean?
something that white people want.
It's a
It's what
nucleus.
white people want.
That's what
No,
nuclear is not. It's
no,
nucleus. There's a
no.
nucleus
So
here.
you like communal living. So you're inspired by communal living. So do you have any kids?
In some ways, I am. Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't. Do
Oh my
you?
God.
I do.
Oh, okay, great. Good for you.
Like I
I
said, we
love
don't have a
kids.
problem with the birth rate over here.
Yeah, I mean, seems like black, you know, they get pregnant when they're teenagers, and white people wait till they're 30s.
That's
How old do you
definitely
think I
not
So,
true.
am?
Like Fox News
is
was
How
that
old?
true?
crying. Fox
Yeah,
News was crying
yeah,
because the birth rate is down in the United States because fewer teenagers are getting pregnant. I don't know about you, but the only teenage pictures of pregnant teenagers I see are white people. So fuck all the way off with your
Really?
bigoted racism.
yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
was
Okay,
not high, was
Well,
it?
bye.
I grew up.
Let me guess. You grew up next to a black family. Good for you.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for thinking I'm young,
Bruh. Like, I can't. How?
but
Jeez,
I'm
fucking Louise.
35. So
Hey,
it's
Brian, if
still,
you
you
think
could,
it's an
it's,
insult
yeah.
to be called racist or bigoted, then that says more about you. It's an observation. I hope you learn the difference. Kind of like you have this assumption in your head, apparently, that I'm a misandrist. I would like you to substantiate that. In which way have I engaged specifically in misandry? Can you substantiate that, Brian? No? Oh, how unsurprising.
W on the vet fund, but I feel like we could do better, you guys. We got 185 people on the TT side. So ideally, if just 80 of you sent $1, that would show that you actually care about cats. Okay,
Right? Listen,
right?
I like
Black
animals
cats
are.
matter.
She is a black cat. That is very true. I had somebody ask about Summer because I put vet fund up there. I'm like, do you not see the cat image on the screen? Like,
Okay.
what? That's a whole cat. You can't. It's all good, Meg. I still love you. We do have one more caller if you still have any time. Queen, that's on you. Do you still have
Oh,
time?
yeah, I
Okay,
do.
cool. All right. Fuck all the way off also isn't an insult. Do you not know what?
Brian, what is wrong? Brian, seek
He's
help.
not doing well.
No, he's not.
Wow, that's not an insult. Wow.
What are you good?
It's not. That's a rhetorical question. We know the answer to it already. Danny, you are on air.
Yes,
Thank you for
yes.
your patience. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Real quick, do you mind waiting just for a second, Danny?
Oh, go ahead.
Cool. I forgot to say thank you, Sean, for the 5 on the super chat saying ignorance is not bliss for those around the ignorant. Thank you so much. Guys, if we have any super chats available as well, that would be great to send through. That pays me out next month and it helps just keep the live running in general. But specifically direct donations like Neely with her 417, and also, of course, thank you, Jordan, for. Well, I think I already just thanked you. Sorry, I wasn't thinking of Jordan. It was where's the green one? Over on the green one, Peter said vet fund and cuz you deal with dumb people. I do. So thank you, Peter, for that. That one's towards the last caller, not you, Danny. So you're don't feel some type of way about that. Please. All right. And Neely with making me do math, but lucky for you, I know how to do that. She said cats, cats, cats. Okay, Danny, you are still
Okay.
supporting Trump. What's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
Well, he's messing up right now, but nobody's
Oof.
perfect. I seen the vision of what he was trying to do with the Iran thing, even though it didn't work out because he thought that it was going to be like Venezuela, but Iran has 90 million people. And I see the chess move where he was trying to, cut China off from Iran's cheap oil that they were sending over there on the black market. But at this moment, I don't see anything that he's done too well because he's been all focused on Iran. And when that wraps up,
I have a complete opinion about it, but I haven't seen him do anything other than that right this moment. But I'm gonna rock with him. I got a question for you though.
Sure. What's your
Can you hear me?
question? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. What would you do if you was in Trump's shoes? If you was president, what do you think it would take to make America great?
Sure. Advocate for increasing the minimum wage, for one, the federal minimum wage. Also, do a federal price cap law or price gouging law that in declared states of emergency means that no store or restaurant can exasperately increase their prices on goods or services.
I think we already have that.
We do not have a federal price gouging bill in place. We do not.
Is this a mistake?
It's state by state. It's only in 38 states. And when a federal emergency is declared, that does not kick in the state level price gouging laws, which is why we saw the increase in the inflation like we did during C-19.
Okay. So raise minimum wage federally. Price gouging law for when we have emergencies. So say if it was a hurricane, you can't raise the price of goods that people need in an emergency. Like
Right.
bottles of water, you can't be selling them for $100 when they're supposed to be $5. What else?
You're awesome.
I would advocate for making sure that all children 19 and younger under the age of 19 have access to free healthcare.
Okay. Do you know what our deficit is right now?
Our $41 trillion in debt. Yeah, which
Yeah.
we were at $37 trillion at the start of Trump's term. It's interesting how it already went up
Do
to.
you know how much?
Oh, that's just the
we
start,
pay,
big rig,
how much
just so
we
you
pay
know.
in interest?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Huh?
Do you know how much we're paying in interest on that debt just to service the interest?
Are you
Tell
gonna
me if
tell
you
us?
know. I don't know offhand.
I don't know right this second, but I think in the next 10 years, it's going to go up to like $2 trillion a year just to service the interest on the debt that we owe now. So
Okay.
how would we afford to cover giving everybody free insurance with the debt being that high?
Oh, I didn't say everyone. I specifically said children.
Oh, well, not everybody's qualifies for Medicaid. Every child.
No, they're not.
They don't.
No, they do not qualify for Medicaid just by being a child.
If they need it, I haven't seen a child get
No,
turned
I
away.
don't think you're understanding this.
Yeah.
So Medicaid is based off of your parents' wages, right? Like what their income is. I'm saying, regardless of how much your parent makes, every child has access to free healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which would be great.
Yes.
That would be
All right.
great.
But I'm trying to figure out, like, if you were president, you're sitting in the seat, how would you go about trying to afford
Again,
these
this
things?
is advocating it. I can't do anything. And Rip, you just got timed out because you use slurs. So you can go away too.
And
And so
you
can
said that.
Richard. Not you, you're
Go
good.
ahead.
I'm not tolerating people using slurs. So
That's cool. I ain't even watching, so I don't see what they're saying.
oh no, you're good. This is me just handling my channel. So again, the president can't make laws occur, right? And executive orders
Yeah.
only affect the executive branch, so direct federal
Mhm.
agencies.
Mhm.
So I, as the president, wouldn't be able to effectuate that, but I can advocate for it, and I can, guess what? Go to Congress and tell them, I need you to do this. Let's draft up some bills. You guys need to do it bipartisanly because that is the only way things get passed and things get done successfully. And
Okay, you're
just to
not
be clear,
clear,
like,
right?
do what?
Your name's Queen.
No,
No,
the
that's
one that's
me.
been talking is Aria. I understand there are two women's voices coming through, so.
Okay, Aria. So if you had the same amount of scrutiny on your name as our current president, how would you go about
Scrutiny?
getting those things done?
What's
She wouldn't.
Because
scrutiny? I would still go.
yeah,
Like, I don't care. People are watching me. Good. Watch me work.
it's
Yeah,
a
do the
real
right
Trump
thing.
derangement syndrome is real because some people
She
can't,
wouldn't have
you know,
that scrutiny,
fathom.
sir.
You're awesome.
Huh?
Yeah, if
She
I'm
wouldn't
not,
have that scrutiny because she would
yeah.
be passing good policy. She'd be advocating for good policy for the betterment of America, especially children. Donald Trump is not doing that.
I believe that he's trying.
Well, I mean,
I
just because you
wouldn't say that
believe
he's doing
it
everything
doesn't mean
perfect,
that
but
it's. He said
huh?
himself he does not. He said himself he does not care about the affordability for Americans.
Okay, so in what context did he say that?
He was asked, "Do you care about the affordability for Americans?" And he said no. All he cares
Yeah,
about
he
is
didn't want
Iran.
housing prices to go down because
Yeah,
people
when they
are.
asked him that question about affordability for Americans, what was the topic
He
at
said
the time?
affordability was a Democratic hoax
Yeah.
multiple
Okay,
times. He's been saying that for
the
a year now.
the
Yeah.
topic, because I remember them asking him this question, and the topic was Iran at the
He's been
time.
asked it
No, it
multiple
wasn't.
And
times.
huh?
It's happened.
The question was
He did say
specifically
that
about the
twice.
Housing Act
Yeah.
that he's
Yeah.
refusing to sign now. After he's the one
There
who
you go.
scheduled the press conference signing with Congress. It was going to be a whole show, right? A whole event.
Mhm.
He's the one who canceled it after he scheduled it and made it, and then said he didn't care about affordability.
Okay. When did he say this? I don't recall
In
because
the last 2
I
days.
remember when the reporter was questioning him, and the topic was Iran, and he was trying to say that Iran should never have a nuclear weapon, and they was talking about how prices have gone up
And the press doesn't have
the
to
food
stick to
prices
whatever,
going up,
like, I don't know
and
if
he
you
was
realize
saying,
this, but when
he,
the press is
hold on,
there, when the press
let
is
me
there,
finish, please. He was
Oh
he
my
was
God.
saying that he doesn't think about it. He's not because he wasn't focused on that particular
No,
thing
that's
at
not
that
what he
particular
said.
time. That's what I
yeah, you're right.
recall
He
when you
hasn't
said
cared
that.
about affordability since he got in office. That's true.
Thank you.
He hasn't cared about it not even once. That's why he's been calling it a hoax this entire time. Affordability is a hoax. Just like he said, groceries. No one really uses that word anymore. It's antiquated. It's
Mhm.
old.
Okay, have you heard his explanation for saying why he said affordability is a hoax?
He's never explained. When has he explained it?
When somebody says something and you don't have clarity on what they mean, you can ask, "Hey, what do you mean by that?"
Sure. When
Instead of
did
just
he
running.
explain it?
Yeah, and when he said
When did he
affordability
explain
was
it?
a
I'm not
hoax,
asking you. Hold on, Danny. When is asking for a date. When did he explain what he meant when he said that it was a hoax?
okay, I believe JD Vance was on The View.
JD Vance is not Donald Trump. You said Donald Trump explained what he meant when he said it was a hoax. When did Donald Trump say or explain what he meant when he said affordability is a hoax? Because mind
Okay,
you, not a single one of us are in Donald Trump's head. We cannot
exactly.
explain things for him. So when did he himself explain what he meant when he said affordability was a hoax?
You're 100% correct. None of us are in his head. And I
Thank God for
completely
small favors.
understand the fact that you want specifics. I can't specifically recall off the top of my head unless I look it up what he said. But the last thing that I remember that was said about it not too long ago is when JD Vance was asked
And
about that
JD
question.
Vance
This is
Yes,
not
was
JD
lying
Vance
through
was
his
the vice
teeth.
president.
Lying through his teeth because he was even told by, I think, obviously not on the right wing people that he specifically goes to talk to, where he said, and I think there was a woman that did push back on JD Vance that said, in all honesty, sir, you can't know what he meant because you're not in his head.
Okay, I don't recall them saying that, but I take you at your word because I watch a lot of news and all of these things, so I take in so much information. It's hard for me to regurgitate some specifics. You get what I'm saying? So I know pretty much a roundabout of what's been said and done, but sometimes it's hard for me to give you exact specifics unless I have it right in front of me. Do you understand?
You have a supercomputer in your hand.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
And but you do remember his campaign promises,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, because you voted for him. And three
One
times
thing
he promised,
one thing that I
three
understand
times,
about Donald Trump.
three times he promised
Mhm.
affordability. 3 times,
Mhm.
right? In 2024. And day one, and then he did it in August, and then he said it also in July, and he failed and lied to you. And you should be upset about that. But for some reason, you are making excuses. So your vote means nothing to you, is what I'm gathering. But go ahead, Ari.
No, my vote doesn't mean anything, nothing to me from my point of view. These things that he's promised can't happen in a day or a week. You know,
Oh,
just like
it's been more
It's
these
been
than
over a
that.
companies that
year.
are coming from overseas and building facilities like manufacturing and all that stuff, it takes a while to get a plan up. You get what I'm
It's been
saying?
over a
So
year. It's been like over a year.
It's
Damn near
been
almost 2
74
years.
weeks. Yeah,
Thank
some of
you.
these things take, some of these
I
things,
did
it
look that
takes
up. So
they've
it's
been
been
fixing on the
70,
freeway down
it's
the
been
street from my house for
74
over a
weeks
year.
since Donald Trump took office. So
I'm saying they've been fixing on the road down the street from my house for over a year, the interstate. Some things take a little bit longer than this short amount of time since he's been in office.
Well, then the
'Cause
last
you know,
administration was exceptional because they got so much more done.
they
So much
could
did.
more
you
done.
okay? From what you can recall, could you tell me some of the things that they got done that you agree with
Why don't you tell me what you recall?
about the Democrats?
No, about the people who just were in office. You can say his name.
Uh, oh, you mean Joe Biden?
Yeah.
I have nothing against Joe Biden. I'm not one of
I didn't
those
ask if you
people who,
did. I didn't ask all that. You're going into a personal story. What did Joe Biden get done while he was in office?
to be 100% honest with you, I was disgusted at politics for the vast majority of his tenure. So I didn't too much look into it, but I do know
So
from
you
my life and the
since
things that I've
2008?
seen. I know from the world that I live in, things didn't get any better while he was in office from the world that I live in. I
So
can't
you've
speak
been
for
upset
anybody.
since 2009?
No, it wasn't 2009 when he got in office. It was
He wasn't
2020.
vice
Well,
president.
2021.
He wasn't vice president. You said his tenure.
You talking about Obama and when Obama was in office?
You said his tenure. I didn't like, do you know what words mean?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And
So when did you start being upset?
in 2021, after
Okay.
the whole debacle with the election, I was just, it was too much, and I completely turned the
Because
news off,
Republicans,
cut off all the apps and
well,
all that stuff.
Republicans, well, because whenever we have a Republican in office, apparently we don't have fair elections, according to you, right?
When did I say that?
That
Right
was a
now.
question.
You said it was according to me.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
I'm
to add that
confirming.
I don't recall saying that.
I mean, logically, you're following because you didn't like the election results for 2020. So you're confirming that when a Republican is in office, that you feel that the elections aren't run well.
See, that's how we can get things misconstrued. Because you took
How?
one thing that I said and completely ran off somewhere to left
I
field
didn't
with
run
it.
off. It's called context. I'm a deep thinker.
I am also.
Okay.
And okay, at that point in time, I completely cut politics off until like 2 years ago. But what was your question again?
So what were you upset in 2024 when it came to the election?
It was just way too much going on. Like with the things that was going on at January 6th and all of the psyops on the internet,
Wait,
the QAnon
what was
stuff.
going on with January 6th in 2024?
Not
2020.
2024 to 2021. When he got in
You
office,
said
right before
2020.
Well, wait, so are you
2020,
saying you
there was
like
an election.
you held a grudge on Joe Biden for MAGA
No,
Republicans
no,
trying
that's
to
not what I
riot at the
said.
Capitol?
No, that's not what I said. I got overwhelmed with politics. I was overstimulated with politics from all of the
Okay,
things
what
that were
about
going on
January
during the
6th
election.
overstimulated you?
It was just way too much going on. Like
Oh, no, what
anything that you
about,
seen on the internet, it
okay,
was
but
a lot of QAnon things
I'm
where
not
they were
talking
talking
about
about
QAnon. I'm asking you, what about January 6th, 2021 overstimulated you?
just the fact that when Donald Trump got up there and he was talking to the crowd and
He
he
said,
said for
fight, fight,
everybody to be
fight,
peaceful.
fight like hell 22 times.
Yes, he said that.
Uh-huh.
He also said be peaceful.
Twice.
It don't matter how many times he said it. It's on record. It's on wax.
Okay. Hey, which number is higher? 22 or 2?
22 is higher.
Do you realize that in manipulation tactics, the more that you say something, the more it gets ingrained? The more something is
That,
said is that those are the words that people remember. So what do you
but
think? Hold on.
you're
What do you
taking the
think?
shit thing
Hold
out of
on.
context.
Hold on. Hold on. The people that were arrested and then subsequently pardoned by Donald J. Trump when he got into office on January 20th, 2025, those 1,500 individuals that were pardoned for violent acts against Capitol police officers, what do you think was going through their heads when they were attacking police officers with either 2x4s or
Well,
with their own
from all the videos
tasers?
that I
What,
can't say
which,
what's going through
sorry.
another man's head.
Oh, I'm asking, well, you were trying to get into Donald Trump's head and you were accepting JD Vance getting into Donald Trump's head earlier. So now I'm asking you to, let's see, out of the 22 times Donald Trump said fight like hell versus the 2 times go peacefully. What do you think out of the 1,500 individual? Oh, fuck.
When you gotta put things in context. When he said fight like hell, he meant not riot, but fight in the sense of protest. Like anybody could see that if they was listening to the speech.
No, that's your assumption. The 1,500 people.
No, were they out there to riot or were they out there for a rally to protest?
The 1,500 people that were arrested for attacking Capitol police officers.
So it was 1,500 people who attacked police officers on that day.
Yep.
Or it was 1,500 people who got arrested and charged for attacking police officers. Because from the videos
Arrested,
that I've seen,
charged,
a lot of people
and convicted. Ooh.
Dun, dun,
They weren't just charged, they were
dun.
convicted. So no, I'm asking
Yeah,
you,
that
out of the
doesn't mean
15,
anything.
pause, Danny, I know this is making you uncomfortable, which is why you are trying to interrupt me here. So I'm asking you for me here.
I'll let you talk.
So
I apologize if you felt like I was being trying to interrupt you. I'm not trying to
Cool.
interrupt you. I'm
So
civil.
okay,
Go ahead.
cool. 1,500 people, right? Charged and convicted. with their acts on the Capitol, right? What do you think
Hmm.
those 1,500 people remembered more? What stuck out more in their head? Fight like hell or protest peacefully?
To be 100% honest, what I believe stuck out more in their head was getting the handcuffs put on them and put in jail.
Answer the
Wow, what a
question.
fucking weird way to avoid that question.
Like, it's not. Come on, stop. Like,
You gave me two
you're being
options, and
annoying. You're being
I'm being
annoying.
honest.
You're being annoying. No, you're being annoying.
Okay,
It's not
they might have
working.
the fight like hell. I don't. In my mind, the fight like hell wasn't a big thing.
You're not. Were you there?
I was close by. I wasn't there at the rally, but I was close. I wasn't far. I drive trucks. I was in DC close to that time.
Okay. So why can't you just say the obvious answer? Like, you're making it overly complicated. It's annoying. You're capping.
I just did.
You're
I
capping.
just did it. I literally just said the fight like hell. If somebody said it
Yeah,
26
after I
times,
had to like push you to say it.
okay. All right. So where are you trying to go with this?
That you blamed Biden for Trump's wrongdoings
How did I do that?
by being checked out, apparently.
No, I didn't blame Biden. I didn't say that. I said I was overstimulated and overwhelmed with politics in general.
I'm still trying to figure
Because
out
of
what
what
about
Trump
January
did.
6th overwhelmed you?
Yeah, like, were you there? It's
'Cause
like,
yeah.
I was trying to explain it, and I tried to tell you about everything that I was seeing on social media with the disinformation and the QAnon stuff and all of the propaganda that I was seeing.
follow better
I just it
people.
was just
Like,
overwhelming. And then I didn't want Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to win, so I wasn't happy about that. So it was just too much for me. So I cut all the news off my phone.
were you in support of what happened at J6?
No,
Do you think that those people should have been convicted? Do you
And
think that they should have been
from what I've seen
convicted?
through the videos, everybody wasn't being violent. I
I
know
don't
you've seen the
care.
videos of them getting
I don't
people in.
care. That's not the question that I asked you. Do
Did
you
some
think
of
that
them
they should
have
have been?
pickaxes? Like, did they go there unarmed?
You said what?
Did they go there unarmed?
A lot of people aren't.
No. Did they go to did they go to the Capitol Hill unarmed?
I don't recall anybody having any firearms or anything
No.
like that. I don't recall anything like that.
Did they go there
If that's
without
what
any
you mean.
physical weapons?
I don't recall hearing anybody having any weapons.
What do you consider a weapon?
Like a
Here,
gun or
items
something
that could
like
be
that. I don't know.
utilized like a weapon.
Okay, so if you walk in my house, you can pick up anything and use it as a weapon. So somebody can get upset and look around and find something to use as a weapon.
You're
get what I'm
not
saying?
doing well.
Huh?
I said you're not
You're
doing well.
disingenuous.
No, I don't get what you're trying to say. I'm not
It's
trying
not
to be
rocket
disingenuous.
science,
I'm
but you
honestly
are.
trying to answer your question.
No, you're not. You know they had weapons. Stop playing around, bro.
Literally,
Guys,
like I'll even put this up for other people to see,
Like,
but there is this
bruh, what is
woman
that?
who said, like, while she was at the Capitol, I don't like that's not me. I look so mad. Literally has a pickaxe in her hands while they have a metal, yes, sir, a pickaxe with a sharp pointy end, right? That can be utilized to hurt somebody and even has been utilized to kill somebody with a sharp pointy end. Breaking in a window after they also have a metal pole utilizing to break into the Capitol building.
Okay, all right, check this out.
And again, they
Do
also
you
use
believe-
2x4s. They use 2x4s to beat Capitol police officers, right?
Mhm.
They also utilize Capitol police officers' own stun guns, which is what caused one to have heart palpitations and then die in the hospital the next day.
Right.
And this was all 1,500 people, or was it a small group of people?
Doesn't matter. Their
The
lives
context doesn't
is
matter.
it
Because
their
hear me
later
out.
so
Hear
their
me out
lives
real
are
quick.
important based on
You're
context.
awesome.
Yeah, no. Hear me out real quick. Okay.
No, just answer the
So
question. Their
with
lives matter based on context.
I'm trying to get to that point.
No, I just
Please,
want you to say
please just hear
yes or
me out.
no. Their life,
Hey,
no.
this is a good question. Why were the MAGAs that went to the Capitol wearing tactical gear?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes white folks be doing stuff like that. I really don't know.
You,
There were
oh
black
my
people there too.
gosh.
What?
Yes. Did you not know
It
that?
was, I mean, it was mostly white people, that is true, but doesn't, what if it wasn't planned, why on earth were they wearing tactical gear?
Okay, but this if you hear me out real quick,
Why?
this will
You're
answer
not
the
saying
question.
anything.
Okay, could you please hear me out?
I don't want
Are you
to
willing to listen?
because you're BSing. I know a
I'm not
bullshitter when I'm
BSing.
listening to one. Yes, you
So
are.
how
You're
we having
gaslighting.
a conversation if I can't have my end
We're
of the
not having a
conversation?
conversation because you're not being honest.
I'm trying my best to be honest
Well,
with
you
you.
suck at it.
Just
You
because
suck
I'm
at
not
it.
agreeing with you does not mean
It's not about
I'm not being
agreeing, bruh. It's not, bruh. It's not about agreeing. You're trying to play in my face, and it's not working. You
okay.
know they had
All
weapons.
right.
They had
So
tactical
from
gear to get tactical. Stop acting like these white people weren't white people in. You know what the fuck they was finna do? Stop playing
They
with me.
built a guillotine.
so it's most of the protests that I've seen since I've been grown. There has been always a
You're
group
awesome.
inside every protest to agitate the protest, even with the Black Lives Matter. Every protest, will say Antifa, it's been agitators in every crowd. And I believe that
There
that
were
small group of agitators
Antifa
are the ones.
I just want to be clear, there were Antifa on January 6th.
What?
So you're
There
saying
are
that
groups.
Donald Trump pardoned Antifa and called them all patriots?
No, I'm saying that there are agitators. Maybe so. He pardoned everybody who had something to
And
do
he
with it.
called them patriots. Okay, guys, I'm gonna remind y'all, just so you know, like Danny agreed with us here. Antifa are patriots.
Period.
We got there. Antifa, you're
I don't
patriots.
believe
Woo!
that he meant them.
Do,
I
do,
just
do,
know the
do,
protest
do,
was
do,
patriots. Y'all not
Antifa
trying to
are
have a serious
officially
conversation with me.
patriots.
Are y'all really trying to have a serious conversation with me?
We've been trying to, bruh, but you're not being serious.
Nope, you're not being serious at all, dude.
Right hand guy. I'm just on the phone to get understanding and to be understood.
I guess if you had been tracking the conversation, you would have understood a lot more, but you didn't.
It's been hard for me because one, I haven't been able to reply properly, and two,
Lies.
y'all everything that I say, y'all say I'm BSing. How do
Okay,
you know
cool.
that?
I
just
want you to
guessing.
go back and listen to I want you to go back and listen to this when the replay uploads. It does take a little bit
Please.
for it to upload. I want you to go back and listen to it, right?
I will.
And then I want you to take a timer, and I want you to time all of the parts of that you were speaking. I literally want you to take a stopwatch on your phone, hit pause every time we start talking. But if you're still talking in the background, you're not hitting pause because you're still talking. And then out of this 29-minute call, I want you to put in the comments how much time you were speaking.
I might have spoke a good bit of time, but when I've tried to make valid points and I've tried to be honest with you guys, I've been hit with pushback.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by that.
Yes, because that's yes, we push back on the things that you say that are not truthful or honest, or that they are mis or disinformation.
How do you know that I'm not honestly trying to be truthful with you, though? How do you know that I'm trying
Honestly
to
trying to be truthful.
Denying what happened on January 6th. Or denying that people went there to be violent when they were wearing tactical gear denying that people went there to be violent when they made a guillotine and were screaming, hang Mike Pence, denying that people on January 6th didn't go there to be violent when they went there with 2x4s and pickaxes in order to break things
See,
or
that's when
hurt
I said
people.
but agitators in every crowd. I never denied that there were people there that did. I didn't say that
1,500,
people
yes,
didn't do that.
1,500 agitators that were then pardoned after they attacked federal Capitol police officers, which, thank God, Tom Tillis grew a fucking spine in his last year of service on the U.S. Senate representing North Carolina to say and admonish Donald Trump for pardoning people who attacked federal Capitol police officers because he actually backs the fucking blue, which apparently you don't.
I have no
Because you're just
issue.
all calling them agitators like that's some kind of pass. And you're okay voting for a man that pardoned people that attacked cops.
Well, ma'am, I'm not.
Which, I mean, I am
okay.
ACAB all day, but at least they did not deserve that shit.
My mind frame and
Or the
my
fact that
action.
Donald Trump called them patriots to the face of men standing in Congress that were Capitol police officers and calling the men and women who attacked them patriots to their face.
So you're saying every single one of those people, all 1,500 of those people were committing crimes. Every single one of them. None of them was innocent.
They were convicted.
Do you know what
That
that
doesn't
means?
mean
Convicted.
There's plenty of people be convicted that didn't do anything. That happens all the time in our system.
Yes,
Why
it's a
can you
majority
get off your
of
knees
black
and wipe
people.
your mouth?
There were old people
Can
who couldn't
you
even walk
get
straight
off
for real.
of your
Who
knees
got
and wipe
arrested.
your mouth? I need you to wipe your mouth right now because this is ridiculous.
So what I'm saying is not true. Were there not very elderly
What
people who went to
you're
jail?
doing, you're trying to pivot and you are not Kobe.
I'm asking a question. Were there not elderly people who went to jail and were part of those 1,500 people who couldn't hurt a fly?
They were convicted or pled guilty, so no.
That's because it was political.
They broke the law.
How was it political when they were arrested while Donald Trump was still president?
It was people.
How is it? No. You're not backing away from this one. How is it political when they were arrested when Donald Trump was still president?
That was at the very end of his presidency.
How is it political when they were arrested while Donald Trump was still president?
So you saying just because he was president doesn't mean
How is it political? How is it political when they were arrested while Donald Trump was still president?
Because people still don't agree with Donald Trump and hate Donald Trump whether he's president or not.
I'm done with you pivoting and you're not doing
on his
well.
knees badly, bigly. Ooh.
That's
got him.
That's the whole thing. Like, you're going to claim it's political prosecution. Then explain to me they were arrested while Donald Trump was president. How the fuck is that political?
Right.
Joseph, you're a joke in the TikTok chat, just so you know.
Who, Joseph?
A nobody.
He cooked Yule. He cooked Yule like a Yule log. You spelled it wrong.
Just pointing that out there.
If you're gonna insult, be grammatically correct, you know.
They don't know how to do that. They've been fucking that all the way up in my Twitch chat. It's kind of funny, actually.
They're that mad.
Awesome.
Yep. Godzilla, how much do I have to send to get Ari to make a Thiz face?
Ooh.
I don't know what that is. Yay, Aria.
You like this. Like you smell some piss. Put a look on your face like you smell some piss. Yeah. You gotta do it.
Okay, Godzilla, are you still here? Because I'm not doing that unless you're still in the chat.
Yeah.
Yay, Aria,
do it.
Ari, join us.
I'll throw it to you.
Okay.
I'll throw it to you.
Well, Thank you,
You can
Your
catch it.
Toxicity, for the 10. Sean, thank you for why are all the MAGAs wearing tack gear if it wasn't planned out. I appreciate that one. His intelligence is surely a weapon. Scott. And then Miri, thank you for the 10 for the cat fund. I also
Yay.
have David, thank you for the 20, said, I hope your little one is doing okay. So that knocked us down all the way to 55. Man, this thing like went
W's.
backwards. So I appreciate that. I am still, hold on, over on YouTube. A lot. Thank you over from Jared over in Twitch for gifting out a sub to Hamster. I appreciate that. That was so sweet of you. Hamster already said thank you, so I don't have to remind that. Yeah, naughty TikTokers. Guys, if you are new here and you haven't already, be sure to hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. If you are new to Queen and you enjoy her, please be sure to hit that plus sign on TikTok, and then on YouTube, go to the description, the live description, and go hit follow. Or subscribe on her. All right. And Aquatic, you're oddly obsessed every day with my sex life, and that's weird. Like, your level
is
of
odd.
obsession is strange. Yet they say that Pride Month is somehow all about people's sexuality for members of the community. Yet it seems like the
Right.
straight people are obsessed with it even more.
Straights.
It's so weird. Like, and that's not me, because I actually am a member. I'm bi, so for people that don't realize that, like,
She's the B.
yeah, I
I
qualify.
found out that I have a letter too.
What's that?
There's 2 A's, and one of the A means ally.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm included.
There we go. But guys, we are going to end for the night because hey, USA Soccer is in 23 minutes, and let's watch all of the birthright citizenship immigrants beat the brakes off of Turkey.
Okay, birthright citizenship. W birthright citizenship. Okay.
Since y'all hate it so much, and that's different. So we're going to go celebrate birthright citizenship by watching US Soccer. Y'all better go enjoy it or something. I don't know what you're doing. There's not a lot of people, like, YouTube decided to deuce out, so I'm not sending y'all anywhere, but because also I don't know who's on and I don't want to go through that. Is Bill on? Of course, you guys can go to Bill in TikTok. Duh. He rated me earlier. Bye on YouTube. Bye on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for the support.